Oh. There you go. That was an actual, like, loud hic. Oh, my DotA's muted. That's no good. We can't have that. Also, I know you can't see anything right now. I'll fix that in a moment. Uh, this actually I meant up to put my hair up so I could focus a bit. Uh, uh, how many tokens do we have? 15. We can play carry. Is it gonna give me a MMR? No, of course it's not. It's up here. Wow, I started kind of late. I'm sorry about that. Later than I thought. Oops, that's the wrong application. The Monster Hunter Wilds benchmark is here, and my poor RTX 3070 is now crying sub 60 FPS tears. Yeah, the Monster Hunter benchmark is here. I ran it. Looks great. I even ran it on Ultra just to be like, let's fire this puppy up and see what happens. It'll be interesting to see what happens when I stream it, though. But it runs, which is good. It's what I designed my PC around. I was like, I needed a, unironically, I was gonna say I needed a benchmark, but like, no, I needed like a, wow, my hair looks weird. Is that my hair sticking out there? Wait. Yeah, it is. Where is this sticking out? There we go. I was like looking at myself there. Did I get it? No, I didn't. It's still. Oh, that's hard. Like I'm looking at a. It's here somewhere. Let me try. See, this looks crazy. Okay, I'm in the wrong side. Here, here, here. Okay, I can see it's like a lock here. Ah, I get it. It's that one. Like looking at my, I'm using my phone as a mirror, but I'm looking at my stream of a small picture of me. I don't think I can get a whole lot more meta than that. This is also a good reason for me to put my hair up a bit. Hello, good morning. I guess we're on pretty late. I can see you in chat, Mooms. I expect you to play a game and then I'll watch along for a bit. Anyway. I'll just quickly put up my hair though. Be right back. I'll be right back. A minute. Right. Good thing you said that. Mic is unmuted now. Good thing you said that. I might have exit stream for a while without my mic. Someone will probably have said it eventually. Yeah, I just went to put up my hair. Thank you, Mumu. I said I expect you to play a game. I'll watch along. I better not watch that, at least not on stream. YouTube is vicious. Like I heard when I watched your stream, because I watched your stream through my stream, but then I streamed your stream basically, and I was like, this is Mumu stream if you want to watch it. And then you had some like music in the background, and I was like, what is this music? Like it's not like I hated it or anything, it was just very, you know, it was just very, what's the word I'm looking for? Like background music. It's like it's a nice mood, but YouTube definitely didn't like it. Like every song from that band or whatever it was marked. Every single one of them for like an hour. I was like, Jesus. Because when you have like a copyright thing, YouTube would be like, okay, you have some like copyright music. I was like, what? I didn't play anything. And it's like, oh, these 8 songs. I'm like, what? And it's all from the same band. And I saw it was like within the first 45 minutes of the stream. I was like, okay, that has to be Mumu then. I just took the entire Mumu thing and just cut it out. Because like YouTube is actually pretty good. Like nowadays you can kind of like, it has like an built-in thing where you can just trim out something, or even it can try to remove the song. I'm not sure how well that works, but the problem is that stuff takes forever if you ask it to do it. So if you have multiple songs that are, you know, copyrighted, it will take forever for you to remove them. Like God forbid you have like a 5-hour long stream and you played 4 or 5 songs that are copyrighted. It's like, oh my God. It's not like you have to do anything. It's more like it takes forever to do, because like you ask it to remove something and it does, but that takes like up towards an hour. Hello, Encrypt. He comes on stage. Okay. This is not Daijobu. That's a big Japanese boy. I was gonna say, is that a boy or a girl? That is a girl. Nothing wrong with genders, but I had to like do a double check. That is a smirk. Take care, boys. Watch out, girls. He definitely looks on the older side. Ines! Someone wrote 2 years ago. You imagine. Famous person. Most comical thing ever. It cracked me so hard. If you want a cool guitarist that will crack you hard, you need Daisuke from Guilty Gear. He's cool. Oh. Gomen Umfchan. That's such a derelict meme too. Did you know the collision size for Lycan's hitbox is 18, and so is the wolves, so he doesn't get hung up on him?
It is in the bag.
Be policing, let's go. I mean, I expected you to queue, because I tend to have my chill stream. The coffee needs to course through my system, then I play. Also, like I said, if you are on the Monster Hunter train, you might not play it, but the benchmark is out. It was released. I can run it at Ultra. It's free if you want to test it. It's made in Japan though, so. Oh no, Tusk! No, Tusk! No, my little boy. Little boy Dota. Oh, there you go. You almost had Blink Dagger. You should just have sold for Blink instead. Oh no, oh no. Seen that someone recently. This? A lot of people do. Wait, I saw you play a game where someone did it, right? Capcom has actually been really, really good with PC ports lately. the Resident Evil games, as much as I don't play them, are supposedly really well done. It's just a Monster Hunter thing. Can I play it? Ooh, actually, it's funny you say that because I opened up my Chrome on my phone. Why am I rhyming everything lately? And one of the things that popped up was literally new Monster Hunter benchmark tool came out. I'm crying with my 3000 something, and I was like, yeah. But you can run it. You can definitely play it on probably medium. It also has frame generation tech, which is helpful. It just makes frames out of thin air. I mean, nah, it's AI assisted frames to make it look better. So you could probably play it. I mean, that's what the benchmark is for. That you can download the benchmark, you can put it on whatever setting you think you can handle, and then benchmark it, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't work. I got a 123, 130 average FPS, and it said it's excellent, and that was an ultra. I play DotA and Tekken. Yeah, same. Heck, yeah. You're talking to the guy that will occasionally go back to Monster Hunter Generation, which looks like a PS2 game. I don't care, it's good. That shit's home, what can I say? Alright, Lena, what are we doing here? Have you been a bad boy, Lena?
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Hey.
Radiant structures are
Let
falling.
me guess, Lena dies to Visage. Oh no, you're not yet. Right, so are they just reporting him while he's farming?
Are scanning. Dire are
Wow.
scanning.
I mean, I assume she dies to Visage, that was my guess. Yes. She even kills him. Okay. Take it from a Visage spammer. Let me explain how this is... Is that a Lena with... Let me explain how this is done, okay? Because I'm sure Visage had everything off cooldown, right? Right. He did... Oh my god, his items. So here's what you do. First, never have these toggled on, that's bad. He presses Q on Lena, then he just hits away here. He forgets to hit Q, that's already bad. He also drops birds way too quickly. So the ideal way to do that is that he Qs, hits him, and then he bird drops, resummons, bird drops, on top of like the doing W. You just resummon the boys and stun 4 times? That's my boy. I like what I'm hearing. That's exactly what you do. A fellow Visage connoisseur, I can tell. But oh! Well. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. I feel bad about that though. She didn't do anything. Why guilty? It was a mistake. Donuts and ham. I'm sure I took... I've never had that happen actually. I'm sorry, Lena. He didn't do anything wrong. That was grieving because he shouldn't have had a kill. Nothing's gonna happen. It's just gonna be like, this guy's an asshole. Dash came off. Yeah. I just shot someone that didn't do anything wrong. It's too bad, like, I'm streaming. I mean, you could hear my reaction. I was like, no. Oh, Christ. Oh, that was... Sorry. Oh, it's funny though, but like, sad. This is grieving. I don't need to see anything else. Yeah. Also, I'm starting to think that this pre-muted here, because it's happening quite a lot, this is not someone I've played with. So what will happen is if someone is sufficiently toxic, Valve can basically auto-mute you to people. So if you've ever wondered, like, why can people not hear me? That could be why. And I don't mean like it can also happen if you're just loud in the game, right? But, well, the problem is I'm not sure if the system is still in place, but basically there was a time where literally Valve even said you can get auto-muted by the system. So if you randomly queue into someone and you swear you haven't seen them before, you can just, you know. For me. Not everyone is muted for me. Like, I guarantee you if we go into the next one, someone... Okay, I can't guarantee you, but I'm pretty sure, you know. If we do this here. Oh my god, I shot someone with a gun. I didn't even just tase him, I straight up maced him and then I shot him and he was like begging on the floor. You don't do that. This is not America. This is not Daijobu. See? There's no one muted here. It's not guaranteed. He's doubling down though. Wait. One of these things are not like the other. Well, this looks more like this guy is mad that Luna is... Like, this guy picked 5 Juggernaut and is AFK farming in the hitbox. I know. It's why I'm being like, why is there a Juggernaut farming his creeps? Here's my guess. I'm surprised your Steam title isn't Everything is Daijobu. Trust me, I was very close to putting it in the stream title, and I was equally close to being like the most altruistic streamer you'll ever see. Because Mubo was like, that you're so altruistic. I was like, huh? I'm like selfish by nature when I play Dota. I'm pretty selfish. I will today, Lamau. That's good. I don't know. That entire... I was laughing so many times. I like, you probably couldn't hear it because my mic cuts it off, but... them just saying random Japanese words just make me laugh so much because it's so stupid. I was laughing so often. There's something about people being like low-level weebs is just... It's hilarious. I still say Mike's really good with his Japanese. Like, less than a year is really impressive. Sake. Remember, I've studied for 4 years, so... Well, I'm approaching my 4th year, so... The fact that he's managed to go that far in a year, that's impressive. I know he's already no-lifed it, but that doesn't matter. Time to queue, try one game home. Yeah, we'll be looking and then I'll play after. Good luck, Mooms. I'll try and not shoot people while you're here. Alright, so I'm gonna let Luna off the hook. Because I was gonna say, you can actually find yourself in a position here where... Like, some people will then grief, like he'll toss down his items and destroy it. Don't do that. Don't do that. If someone is griefing you, I know it sucks, but don't double grief. 2 wrongs don't make a right in this case. Like, you don't get carte blanche because a guy is ruining the game on, you know, Juggernaut. Like, you report him for not playing his role, and then you just play it out as much as you can, but don't drop your items and be like, then I'm not going to play, because that makes you liable. Just as much as him. Also, isn't the Japanese word ken? What? What do you mean? Ken is like a kanji. A lot of things. Ken can be fist. Tekken, an example. Tekken is like an amalgamation of 2 words. Tetsu, which is iron, and Ken, which is fist. King of Iron Fist Tournament. Tekken, you get it? That's the name of the tournament in Tekken. Tekken. That's onyomi. We have onyomi and kunyomi. Onyomi is the Chinese versions of kanji, and kunyomi is... That's what... Because someone asked... I think it was the Daijobu... What's his name? I forget. The Daijobu guy was asking... Someone asked... Now, you asked... Dan... Whoa, sorry, I'm getting the names like that. You asked Mike how to say tree, and he said there's many ways to say tree. And I said muku, which is because Mukujin is tree person. Because he started saying ki and stuff, and he's not wrong. There's many ways to pronounce it. But there's only one way to say tree in Japanese. It depends. Like, if you smack it together with other things, then you need different readings. That's why learning Japanese is really hard. Because one thing is learning a kanji. Another thing is learning plus 2,000 kanji, then 20,000 kanji. That's not even all that hard. It's that for every kanji, there's multiple readings. Like, for example, we have life, which can be like nama, se, ki, I. Like, it has like 9 readings, or 12. I can't even remember all of them. When I see them in words, I can see them. But other than that. So, for example, if you just say nama, as in namaste, that's like life. But you would say jinsei, that's like person life. Yet se and nama are the same kanji. Wait, what are we doing here? Jun. I mean, I'm a Heihachi kind of guy. He speaks like he speaks Yakuza, and he's kind of cool. Wait, there's some grief going on here. One of my goals when I was learning Japanese, I told one of my friends, is like I need to like start talking like a very old Japanese man, which is like exactly like Heihachi. You know, like the kumo domo yodo yodo, that one. Not a nice person. Tuk tuk. We can wait a bit while Momo's finding her thing. But like, see if I can teach you guys while we're chill moding a bit. We can go over to my Japanese script. We can go Tetsu, which look like that. That's iron, and then we have Ken. Sorry, Ken, which can be a prefecture. That's dislike. That's fist. Oh, that's actually, see, that's a ticket. See, it look like fist. Kobushi. That's a fist. So Kobushi is the Japanese way. So here it says Kobushi, which is kun, which means kunyomi. And here in onyomi, it's gen and ken. Which is why it's tekken. Tetsu and ken put together. It even says it. Kenju, that's like a handgun is a pistol. Genkutsu is a clenched fist. So this means like bone. In general, like I said, if I ever like teach people Japanese, I say just, you know, go ooh, 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 ooh. Like literally, if you like boil Japanese down, you sound like a caveman. Like bone fist, right? Like handgun is, funnily enough, a pistol. The one I taught Mike was a penis dickhead, but like I gave him the medical term. That's like hito, which I can show you. I can show you this. It's a bit like, you know, it's not even lewd. It's actually because like it's Latin, but hito. Here we go. It's pretty far down because it's not something you'd search for. Kito. This means turtle, and this means head. It's a glance of a penis. The fun part is that it's the turtle head. Why do you think that is? That's typical Japanese for you. Sake! So stupid. Alright, she's at it. Fight off on me. What's that? Sunnen? Like back and hot. Sen? Sun? The sunnen is too bad, but like I don't think that's what it says there. Wait, do I have someone muted? No. Everyone has kanji in their names nowadays. It's crazy. Well, that and I see it everywhere, so.
30 seconds to battle.
It was always kanji. Nensho? I mean, I kind of know what this means, but it's hard to, yeah, infer. No, give me a moment. Nensho. Nah, I have it wrong.
The battle begins.
Okay. Ah, yes. We got to AFK, man. That's a good start. We talked about, because Tempesty talked about he likes Aghanims on Tidehunter, and I was like, I think Tide must have the oldest axe in the game when you think about it. Like, Tide actually hasn't had his Aghanims changed for what? I looked it up. I think it's like since 2017. It's like mad. Because like most heroes have had their axe changed to some degree, right? Look at Clockwork, like Zeus has had many different acts. Tide has had the... I think the wave and that's it, nothing else. Because there was no point where like it extended the radius of his ult or it lowered the cooldown. That was Clock's first axe after all. I remember it because I played Suicide offlane back then in competitive. And you rushed axe on Clock because it would lower your cooldown from, what was it, like 90 to 60. That sounds insane, right? Because like the base level of it now is 60, 45, 30. Literally you lowered it down to 60. It used to be like 90 or something, I think. I can't remember. It's a long time ago. Imagine that's all it did. It also let you hook to creeps, which is now all innate part of it. But like something about the game being very inflated and things. Moo. What's the spread like? Well, he actually has 6 spread. That is not Daijobu. Mm-mm-mm. 51. That's a low roll. What's strength gain is here? Ah, right. Wait. What is Tide space gain then? 6-3. Because it's higher because she plays with Creator. Right? There you go. Are we gonna play offline today? Do I want to win? No. Next patch. Plonk. Oh, actually, I have my keybind here. When I spectate, I have this keybind. Wait just a moment. Gotta make sure my YouTube stream is here as well. Just a moment. Multi-streaming. Poof. It's allowed now after all, so might as well. That's an annoying lane this Tide though. Not sure what build Mooms goes for. The most common is pretty much like Mage Slayer Vlad's. It's good. It's good. Honestly, it's very good. It's just a come at me build. I think Tide is one of those heroes a bit like Brew where they're... Jesus Christ. The game has just kind of changed to a point where you don't even really want to ever have Blink on them. They're just blob heroes now. You just walk into fights. Like, personally, I don't really play that much Brew anymore, but I don't even think Blink is good on Brew anymore because it's too... He doesn't get enough out of it, which is weird for Brew, but like, yeah. Like, you need more than just a Blink on him. Oops. It's been a hot minute though, to be fair.
Your top tower is under attack.
Okay. Plonk.
Your top tower is under attack.
We need to put this off. Oops. And again, like I said, we'll play after this one, don't worry. The coffee just needs to do its thing. Actually, it's already done its things. Ooh. Interesting part is she playing with
Your middle tower
Wait, does that just change name? I see what they did. Every time he levels up, it changes from Krill Eater to something else. I was gonna be like, that's not called Anchovy Eater. It's Krill Eater. Just starts at Krill. Funny, Val. Very funny. Good Umer. It's 3 or 4, right? 3. Yeah. Let's get Soul Ring on him. Oh, she actually is getting Soul Ring on him. Well, I was kind of like semi-joking. He doesn't really have... Yeah, I mean, nah. Well, it's Swim's game, but yeah. I don't think it's bad. Ooh. Because you want to be able to use Gush, if possible. So if she had a corruption right now, it'd be -5. He's 9 already, but that's because he has chainmail. Clock is probably 6. 4. I say if I'm right, I am autistic. How much is like 21? It's crazy that the way armor scales. Again, it's like a so bad at like the English names for it. Not a pie chart. It's like a chart that like really high in the beginning and then it tapers off basically. So there's not a whole lot of difference between 20 armor and 25 armor, but the difference between like 0 and 5 is crazy. He has 21 physical resistance. So basically, if Mume was Hololive, Jesus. If Mooms got a hold of one more level in Gush, he'd be taking pure damage. That's a 21 damage percent increase. It also works the other way around if you are like, I can't draw here, else I would quickly go like, oh wait, they've added that. It kind of like goes like, how do I even like this. So like that. With like, if you go to -5 armor, that's huge. And going +5 armor is also huge. And then it tapers off slowly like that. I mean, likewise, also means if you reduce armor and you only reduce like 10, but they're up to 30, it doesn't really do too much. You have to reduce them all the way. Which is also why Brooch is good on some cases, because when you have PA with 30, armor because of all their agility, and then suddenly you do magic damage instead, it goes boom. Can I draw a kanji? Yeah, I can. Okay. There you go.
Your top tower is under attack.
Oof. This is not Daijobu. Okay. Yeah, you definitely want your carry to be nicknamed Maniac. I mean, I did say, because we were on that Stardust thing. In general, there's a rule of thumb for drafting people. This kind of like mostly makes sense when you're 6.5k or higher. You never want to draft anime. No matter what, don't draft anime. That's like a golden rule. You just can't. And one of my viewers is like 8k or 9k. He said like the same thing. I'd rather draft someone with a name, Mid or Ruin, than I would draft an anime pick. It's true.
Your bottom tower.
The dude has a point too, because like when you are in player draft, that's a problem with play. Well, there's many problems with player draft, but one of the biggest issues with player draft is that you're not given enough information, right? It's not like you get to see someone's win rate or what their best hero is. You get nothing, right? So you can only like make predictions around what you can see, and usually if you see someone with an anime pick, it tends to not be very good. I agree. I know that's something given I have an Uma Musume pick, but like, hey, I also wouldn't draft me, right? Splush. And she's out. I miss Queen Queen of Hack. I missed Resh Hack. She had a what do you call it? Like unanimous port. She basically it's Han's version of Queen, but she doesn't have 2 turn rate. Yes, that's kind of broken.
Is under attack.
Basically means like she can port in any direction and you will not know where she's porting because she's not turning the direction she's blinking. Pretty strong. Very good at juking because of it. Woo!
Listen, my voice.
Don't worry, next patch will fix DotA. You have my word. What was that about? Oh no, Mooms. That's a sea grape eater now. She is rushing of lads. Can't say that's a bad thing. Lads for the lads, bro. Ooh. That is a quite fast battle for Rain coming out of that Ursa. That's not ideal. And that's a dead morphling. Huh. Dragonlance first? I'm not a morph player, but that's not normal. Most of them rush left heel. Maybe it's because Vlad's untied. He's opting out of it. Ugh, don't you just love neutral items?
Your top tower
By the way, if you they changed, this is such a dumb change. I mean, again, hashtag if you ask me, remove neutral items, right? But if you use a shovel in the water, you're guaranteed a river rune, which is not broken at all. That you can just like refill your bottle for free, right?
your middle tower is under attack.
Like we went from 2014 bottle crowing, which would like they slowed down the courier because it was so important from mid to bottle crow, and only having one courier on team. I don't miss that because it was kind of. But man, being able to refill bottles for free with a new item you can get for free is just very like, yeah, how far we've come. I think even Han ended up introducing multiple couriers. It's a good change, I think. I think Dota was worse, at least in solo pubs with the whole courier thing. I have a feeling these guys are kind of going to run away with the game. This is kind of hard. Also because they have an Ursa, which is a tempo carry. So, especially if he goes blink, BF blink.
Is under attack.
I mean, if this is me in this game, I get BF, I get
Structures.
Life Mask, and I solo Roche.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, I'd literally buy Life Mask now as smoke and just go take Roche because there's a timing you can take it here. You're completely safe. They're literally not gonna. Nobody's gonna go down here.
Under attack.
It's actually kind of crazy that Ursa doesn't have like a higher win rate now because like the change to Roche has actually like really benefited him mostly, like location wise.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
I think they've lost every lane. Poor Mumu, so close to 8k, and then the cascade comes.
Under
Hey,
attack. Your middle
what can you do?
tower has fallen. Your middle
That's Dota for you.
is under attack.
Sometimes I call it casino meta. This one is just it's out of my hands meta. I need like a.
Your bottom tower
I need to change my name on Steam to like hashtag it's out of my hands, and people can go like, why are we losing? And I can just be like, Dubs. Look at the name, bro. Don't need to say anything else. Plonk. Yeah, taking Roche is super free. I'm cooking a pasta casserole with broccoli and some nice mozzarella. That sounds delicious. Actually, I don't think I've ever had pasta with broccoli. I mean, it sounds good. Like, and you... Now that I know you're not German, you probably know your craft, right? I mean, it sounds like if you're German, you don't know your craft. But now, if you're Italian and you cook pasta, you probably know exactly what you're doing. Make that shit al dente. I just normally make a carbonara more than anything else. I was actually gonna make pasta today, funny enough. I prepared the bacon. Cooking is fun. In restaurants since I was like 14? Oh, nice. Like, I assume chef. Well, I mean, if you were started at 14, you probably were waiter boy or something first and then moved to like other stuff. Or you clean plates.
Your middle tower is under
As chef at some point, yeah. Okay. I've heard, I can't say because I'm not a chef. I'm a home cook more than anything. Started as a waiter boy. I don't know. I heard that being a chef is like arguably one of the worst jobs in the world, and it's like the most stressful. And when I say worst, it's not like cooking food sucks. It's just like it's just stressful. It's just a bunch of everything, basically.
Your middle tower is under
Like, taking drugs and stuff is very normal. That sounds weird when I put it like that, but like, one of my friends called it the chef's sugar, which is just cocaine because you need it because it's so stressful. You talk Italian to the owners? Okay, that's cool. I mean, I plan on opening a bar at some point as well. That's my retirement plan. A friend of mine wants to go to Japan and open a bar, and I said, okay, I'll go. And we'll open a bar in, I don't know, Osaka or something. I said, don't worry, I'll make sure we don't come off as like guy Kokujins that don't know anything. In restaurants, is nerve grinding, and yes, it's experience on my coworkers do a lot of drugs sometimes. Yeah, but I was a good boy. I was pumped full of caffeine most of the time. Yeah, that's the legal drug. Yeah. Oh no, YouTube is gonna have my head. He talked about drugs. I warned about drugs. I did like an American PSA. Don't do drugs, kids. And then I took my skateboard and I went down the alleyway
Your top tower.
with my sunglasses. Yeah, I've heard it's mega stressful. It's like why you can go to YouTube and see Marco Pierre just go fish, fish, fish. No, it's like hamming it up with the camera, but like, you know. I know multiple people that have been in the chef industry and they all are like, yeah, nah, just nah, never again. Like, there's a reason why the most common depiction of a chef, like halfway into a shift, is like sitting outside with like a cigarette in his hand, being like, "Oh my god." What? Cool. Soos, you're such an asshole. You're just BM tipping everyone while playing one of the most greedy fours. Shut up. Buy a ward. They're bought out. That's probably Marcy doing that though, yeah. Stings, doesn't it? Also, I can see. Oh, Abune. I can see what Mumu is doing because this is basically just like Faceless Void or /Stray in disguise. She's playing it exactly the same way.
Middle tower is under attack.
I don't think it's a bad idea. Headhunter begins the game. Yeah, and grows larger with experience, gaining an attack range and anchor smash radius per level. Base strength reduced, yeah. And strength gain increased. Yes. Actually, what is his base strength normally? 27. That's not a big difference at all.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I feel like this is like one of those, you know, this is one of those you go to Liquipedia to check what exactly it does because the game isn't adequately explaining it. There's some skills I like that. Like I said, when I made that 30-page binder on how to play Lycan 3, all of the stuff I found was like, most of it was not in game. Some of it was. Because the Liquipedia would say stuff like, well, the collision size works like this, and I have found out that, well, it should work like this, it doesn't. And I'm not gonna be bothered putting it on the GitHub for Valve, because there's a reason why I stopped playing Brewmaster. It took them 3-4 years to fix that bug, and by that time they changed him so much. That's the only reason I stopped playing Brewmaster, because his passive used to be bugged.
Middle tower is under
It's supposed to, it was like supposed to, well, back then, now it's like a, you know, it's different.
fortified.
It was passive at first, and then they made it like, what was it? It was kind of like Rev Up on PA, where you would know you would crit, but if you denied a crit with it, it would eat the crit. I was like, that's not intended behavior, and they never actually fixed it. It took 3 years. I was so annoyed by that one bug, I refused to play Brew. They never fixed it. They changed the hero, that fixed it, basically. But they never actually fixed the iteration of the spell. It also took them like 1.5 years to fix Dazzle, but that was back in like early beta. That was like, my friend was like, I'm certain Dazzle's bugged. I was like, what do you mean? He's like, his healing wave is just not popping off correctly. And I'm like, I trust you because you played a lot of, he's called Demented Shaman in Han. And then funny enough, half a year after he said that, it was like, oh yeah, we fixed this. It was like, he was right. It just wasn't bouncing correctly. Is this like a... this looks more like an unfortunate disconnect. Water puddle. Miss. Game jumping is the most atrocious thing ever. You mean on Dazzle? I think it's really cool. Like I got giga excited when I take the physical notes, by the way. I'm a good boy. I'm a schoolboy. It's like 50 pages here. When I don't remember exactly which patch it was, but I remember when Dazzle got that new Aghanim's with him. All I remember is like, because I note everything I need to test, and I remember just writing Dazzle Pog. I was like, that's a Pog Aghanim.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It's very Pog. I was super excited because I was like, dude, you can kind of like really play aggressive with that. I still don't think the hero is very good right now. I think he's okay. I mean, it wasn't that long ago he was completely broken, but that was because of his ultimate. He basically became the new Tinker. And that was more like a, this is not supposed to happen, right? Like that, what was it? He had like 2.5 second blink dagger. And then he would just literally like have a loaders or something and just, reset. Yeah. He would do all of that. I remember playing against Dazzle, just he blinked around more like than an anti-base and a quap combined. It was crazy. It looked really fun, but it was like super high skill count. It was literally Tinker on steroids for a while. I still think he's gonna get like a hefty buff next patch. Don't see why he wouldn't. And again, if my prediction is correct and they're gonna focus 80 or 90% of the patch on facets, it's anyone's ball game, really. I creep myself? Get ready with the hand lotion. It's very likely he's gonna get buffed. I can say pretty much like it's within the ballpark of 95%. It's my guess. It's extremely likely. Whoa. Zeus. Don't.
Your middle tower is under attack.
It is very likely. But excuse me, heavens. I think it's very likely that we've talked about how, or Mumu has talked about how the meta is still changing. I'm like, I mean, it is because we're seeing a few new heroes prop up, like Bloodseeker, for example, and Lycan now. Despite, like, I've said for like 40, what am I saying, 4 to 5 months that Lycan is busted and no one is aware of it, and now people are aware of it, and now he's going to get nerfed, which is annoying because I was hoping he would go unnerfed, and there's no way. In fact, I actually think at this point it's likely they're going to remove the entire facet I like, but hey, it is what it is. But I wouldn't be surprised if Dazzle would enter a, like, hypothetically, if we were in this patch for like 1 or 2 years, if Dazzle would like be one of those, you know what, he's actually pretty good with this build and this playstyle. An underdog. There's no way he can compete with Lich, but Lich is also, Lich and Abaddon are beyond repair right now. But again, if we look realistically at it, Lich and Abaddon are also always going to be banned in high level. You're not going to let those through. That would be silly of you.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
We're going to use that on the support. Masochist. See, this is like why whoever, I think it was actually Encrypt, This is why Holy Locket was on Queen of Pain. It was to outdo the damage of Masochist. It's smart. You take damage from your own spells, no problem. You heal yourself with Holy Locket. You want the patch revival? The thing is, I'm personally not very excited for the patch. But that's because I expect the worst this time. Is it Scott? Scott Gaming? Very set in his ways. That's like every Dota player. He buys Midas on every hero. I know exactly what kind of stereotype this is. In mid? Oh. Yes. Dot. Period. What Midas myth? I mean, there was a patch quite a while ago. Midas was the best item in the game on every core. That is a bit ago though. At least a few years now, I think. Sweetheart, you have to press Orchid on him. Does he have Lotus? Why would you not press Orchid on him? I mean, granted if someone else comes in, but... Wow, Zeus is toxic. Poor Mooms. Between Ancient and Archon, which is very low level nowadays. It's basically like 2 or 3k. His highest was Ancient 2 and lowest Archon 3. I can't remember where I started. Archon 5 or something, I think. I generally cannot even remember that far. And discovered Brewmaster. Like you found, I like how you explained that, like you found Jesus Christ. I found God. Brewmaster descended from the heavens. I mean, when did I last play Brew? Like, for real, for real. My win rate isn't even good with him on this account. I don't know, it's longer ago than this. Bane Brewmaster offlane. That was the thing.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
To abuse the ranking and got like Archon 4. I don't know when this was the case, but if we're talking all the way back when Ranked came out, the system was, well, it wasn't bugged, it was just horribly made because Valve didn't think about it. All it checked for was damage. So you picked Zeus, you got level 6 and you went AFK and pressed ultimate. I never did this, but that's literally what you did. Because you would always calibrate to Divine 1 when you did that. Which back then was like closer to 7.5k now or something. Or 8k or something. But when I say Bane Brew, I meant we played comp with that. Like, it's not something I would do with some random in a pub. Actually, what is the best brew lane I've ever done? The most derelict lane we ever did as a team was when we prepared for a Danish tournament and we completely over-prepared and we had a tri-lane off-lane with Razor, Mirana, Bane. We didn't lose. We destroyed them. They'd never seen anything like it. We had completely over-prepared. We thought we were gonna like face some of the TI boys and they didn't show. I was like, ah, wow. That was back when you could go other stuff than 2-1-2 though. Poison touch for 9 zombies. There's been a lot of things with the zombies as well. Remember when the zombies gave gold? When you were an alchemist, it's just like, It was so bad. You would literally just leave the tombstone and farm it. It was so bad. I remember it happening in a pro game where he got like at least 1,000 gold, which is nowadays that's not even that much, but back then it was like Jesus Christ.
Tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom
They
tower
still do on alchemists. Wait, do they? They shouldn't. Do they? I must be thinking of something else then, I think. Do they actually? Yes, I do. Oh, damn. I didn't know. There was they changed that though. Speaking of like an interaction, I remember they fixed Razor and zombies because his cloud would strike the lowest HP target, which was always zombies. So Undying was top tier at that point. So if there was Undying doing Tombstone and you ulted, it never did anything. Razor was dog shit because of it. He couldn't do anything.
Your top barracks are under attack.
Worst yet is I don't even think it killed it, actually.
Radiant
It's a long time ago. It's funny. I literally reworked the math on it because of it. See if Momo can manage. Is there a future here? Just gotta get axe, lol. Here comes more. Here does not morph come. Oh! This is in fact not Daijobu. Ah, Morph is schmooving a bit. Damn, Morph's playing. It's brave of him to go butterfly and have no lifesteal. I don't think Mumu got a Vlad, no. Magnum Scepter would do loads. Zeus is an ass. And here's why I tell people right now, and like yeah, I know so rude. I know that not Cinderin, not Trolls. Cinderin. Sunspan said he's a piggy. He said like there's a new change coming to Immortal ranked matchmaking. The problem right now, and I'm not 100% sure when I say this, so take this with a grain of salt. I'm 100% sure that pros don't get reported, but I'm not sure if, like, I'm not 100% sure if it extends to like player draft. But I definitely think the system is different there. That's been my experience when I was like 6-8K. As in, like, Zeus can do this and there's no consequence because it doesn't care. Which is a terrible feeling, but yeah. What are they gonna do? Again, I'm not 100% sure, but fairly sure. There's definitely some change to it.
dire structures are fortified.
Lovely. But then again, you really can't defend the system. It's absolutely dog. It's a travesty. It's existed in the form it is for this long.
Your bottom tower has fallen.
That's the thing.
Bottom barracks
Dota is supposed to be like you climb the ranks. This is great. Now you play against better people, and that's, well, assuming you're someone that likes a challenge and you like a chess challenge, like it's PvP. That should be a reward in itself because you get to play a higher level of the game. In Dota, legitimately, it's a net loss to get higher MMR because you'll play in a worse system. It's so backwards. Oh, he must have been like, I didn't check here, it must have been like 10 or 15 seconds. Here comes moves. Go Immortal again. It's not Immortal that's bad, it's 6-5 and above. Immortal is pretty much the same. It's legitimate, the cutoff point is 6-5. Morph actually seems to have a straight head on his shoulders. Nice. Meanwhile, this guy's still angry. Matchmaking is busted? Yep. It's very busted. But Suns fan said it's getting a change. Well, what was it he said? We watched it yesterday because Moo told me to. He was like, I have a feeling that matchmaking in a few weeks is gonna get a change. And I'm like, because like, that's him being like, wait. He knows, right? I'll be back eating now. Okay. Terminator. Okay, it's gonna get a change. Yeah, but is it gonna work? I don't necessarily mean good change. I wanna be not... what's the word I'm looking for? Ooh. I wanna be not pessimistic about this. So, I guess the bloomer thing to say is there's almost no way it could get worse than it is now. Doesn't mean it'll be good. It means like it can't possibly get worse. Like player draft is such a pigsty right now. It's insane. They could. Ah, that's GG. That's straight up GG. They could all buy back. Finish. The problem is with player draft is many things. The problem is like you lose you lose a bunch of systems when you enter player draft. You can't queue solo queue anymore. So you can queue with party queue. But party queue aren't guaranteed to get with their fellow players, which is open to abuse because that means yeah, you can match fix and stuff. It's just there's so much wrong with it. There's so much wrong with it. Deny it. Deny it. Deny it. Do it. Yes! Yes, Mooms! It's a statement. It's a statement. That was an autosis I did. Deny it! You have to. Deny it! Kill it. Yes! I mean, they would have gotten it. Like, there's no way they could heal it. We're talking one hit. I don't even think it's a misplay. Not really. Like, they've already lost. Because Ursa's gonna jump Moom and kill her here. Right? Where is Ursa? There he is. Okay, no, Ursa's stupid. Why are you so scared, dude? Go in! Go, 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 go! You're like an initiator carry. Okay. Oh, that's GG. I'm sorry, Mooms. Go, 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 go. We can actually play carry now as well. F in chat for Mooms. Now Denden is playing. Gyrocopter! That's a crazy hero. Actually, what are my best heroes right now? All time. What? Wait, oh damn, Visage actually did climb all the way up here. It's mad I crunk like 300 games of Visage in like 3 months. I went from I've never really played a lot of Visage to like slamming him with like getting 1000 MMR from playing him. He's very powerful. Don't worry, Slardar's gonna become good eventually. You have my word. I'll be back with a vengeance. But he is kind of dark right now. I definitely think Slardar's bottom 10. Bottom 5 maybe even. He just doesn't do any damage. It's a problem. In general, when what's the word I'm looking for? When comparing heroes or when placing them on a tier list, it's the easiest thing to do is like get the positives, get the negatives, and you know, put them together and what have you dealt with? Like, how many negatives does Lich have? None. Like, the only argument you could make for Lich, I think, is like he's not melee with a range, so he doesn't block natively, but that's about it. Lich has everything. That's why he's busted tier. Then you take a hero like Slardar where, you know, he has mana issues, he does next to no damage, they have increased his mana issues. They haven't increased his damage, so he's fallen behind the pack. His axe is actually kind of outdated. His facets are kind of bad. Like, they're not, well, average. But compared to, like, the top of the brass, they're bad. His int gain and intelligence gain are none too good. Like, there's a lot of negatives surrounding the hero, which ultimately leads to a hero being kind of like, meh, right? Sag. Schlangemann. Mummy. Yeah, I played Derelict Heroes, what of it? Mooms is going for another one. Ah, yes, the angry Q. I mean, we've already proven twice that if Stardust Qs at the same time as me, he'll land on me. But hey, I'm free. He plays against me, he wins. He plays with me, he wins. So. For a reason. True. Cute. The boys. It's out of my hands, bro. It's out of my hands. And E, I guess, whatever, it's the same stuff for plus 2 years. It's ever since the map changed, really. Like I said in a previous stream, they can change every facet in the game. I'll do, like, it's that boys meme where, like, they're sitting and they're just, like, watching, and then the queen comes on and they go like, ah! That's me. They can change every facet, don't give a shit. They can add a new hero, don't give a shit. They can literally have one piece of text in the beginning of the patch that says we reworked the XP and gold formula, and I'll, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for system changes more than anything, and map changes. The most gross one being, I'll show you a little trick here. Go in here, you go into terrain, and you go whatever terrain you're using, and you demo it. That's the easiest way. Instead of starting a game with bots, right? You can actually get all the... This needs to be changed. It is the single worst part of the map right now. It's so stupid. It's so bad to be Dire 4. Dire 4 has the hardest start in the game. The pole camp is way too big. These trees shouldn't even be here. And this whole pedestal... In a real game, position 1 and position 5 have such a higher chance of killing the position 4 than up here. It's crazy. And I'm saying that as a 3 player, right? It's so much easier because, like, your support, if they play right anyway, have to, like, take care of this area. But that puts them in danger compared to here because, as you can see, there's no pedestal, right? And you're a lot safer here than you are here. It's like you have to go all the way in here. It takes literally an Ursa, like, cutting a tree and just queuing. And if there's a stun on the support, you're dead. Like, because you can't just TP out. And if you TP out, well, that opens up room for them to kick the shit out of your position 3. You don't want that either, do you? We think on this stream. We're altruistic! I should have changed that to the stream title. I laughed when Mumu said that, because I was like, what? I'm like one of the most selfish Dota players, I'd say. Like, yeah, I try to do what I think is best for the game. If it's selfish, then it is what it is. If I think it's Vlads for the lads, I'll do Vlads for the lads. Alright, Jesus. For lack of a better word, I kind of have the same mentality as Duraccio. I know he hasn't been performing a lot lately, but that might also be why he's not doing that hot as a carry, because his mentality is wrong. But I have pretty much the same mentality as him, which also makes me, I would argue, a bad carry player. I am very... He said something akin to, like, I don't care if I go 0-20 in a game. If it wins me the game, I'll do it. That's very not a normal carry thing to say. I agree with the sentiment, but I'm also an offlane player. You gotta do what you gotta do. If it gives you the W, and it's on you, there you go. Like... Whatever helps achieving that. Do I dare to pick Kez if Spectre's available? No. I don't. I will never give Spectre away. It's just... It's not... I don't even want to play it. It's not even fun. It's just... I don't want to play against it. I'll be right back. The thing is, I like playing lane winners, and Spectre's not a lane winner. Mumu also asked me, why is Spectre on my ban list? I'm like, well, I don't want to play with her. I don't even think she's the most busted carry in. Well, it depends how you look at it. In a vacuum, she is. But against good people, no. Because you can just defeat her playstyle. If people go as 5 and they're ahead, she can't do anything. Even if she's ahead, she can't do anything. But if her team is ahead, even if she's behind, she's a menace. That's what happened yesterday when I played with the boys. You just need an opening. You're basically like a guy with a gun that can just like very cowardly like hit people in the back with a gun. You just need that opening to do it. And then it's very easy. Done.
Prepare for battle.
Okay. Primal, huh? And Lina's also in every game. Derelict to that one. Lina is broken. Absolutely. Her damn. People are saying something like it's going around that she's broken also because her numbers are too high. Not like i.e., you know, Lamau, she does too much damage, but like she is miscalculating. Like she's doing more damage than she should, apparently. Maybe. Not sure if he tried to get that. It doesn't really matter who else gets it.
Seconds to battle.
Okay.
It's as plain as the horn on my head. This one is in.
Shh. That's good. There's no way another person comes in there, right? Did they kill me? No. Could not.
The battle begins.
I swear, people need to not be afraid of using their TPs early. I mean, he's coming through the portal, that's totally fine. It costs a TP after all. But if you run all the way from here up to here, I'll get my shit kicked out of me. It's not good. Happens when I play offlane too. I'll block the creeps. Oh no, I'm spectral. You can't. That's actually a negative on average, I think. It depends. It has its positives too. I was gonna say, I don't really care if we last hit it, I care if we... Stop being weird. I need to be better with my spray game. Oh, that's bad. Spectre hits so slow. I think he pre-clicked. Again, as long as even if I miss it, it doesn't matter. It's the XP that's like very crucial. We don't miss. I still need to set up the hero. It's not set up correctly. We're gonna do the MR trick. What's the MR trick? You literally just go mad. Please. I think he's the offlaner that's like the most... Oh, he will deny every creep. He will freeze that lane. So hard. Lotus in a minute. It's probably a good idea I take a point in E here as well. Luckily, Beast is not very... Primal Beast, that is not very aggressive as far as denying is concerned. I'm not gonna get it that time. He needs to pull the small camp, but I have a feeling I might have to do it. Definitely. Not deal. Did he... I assume it's still blocked, right? Yeah. This is a problem. Yeah. I know. Well, he's not taking Lotus at least. Problem is Beast hits for what, 72? 70. With Quelling Blade probably? That's bad. I'll take 1 point in E. I'm not a fan of that, but... I'm just helping him. To the best of my ability. I will be fine. Barely. Oh. Okay. Ah, I should have let that hit once more. I kind of want to have... I don't really need more armor because they mostly have magic damage. Weird decision. He should have gone in there. Yeah, we should have gone there. He would have died. That was weird. I didn't have it. Never mind. He definitely had Q. Or he should just have gone in. He sat and farmed. Oh, it's fine. It's weird when the Spectre is the most aggressive hero on the lane, though. Also, we need to get some stuff. At this point, I can just like wait until I have the entire boots. This is I would say this is an extremely good lane for me, though. It's not like perfect, obviously, because if it was perfect, we would be getting a kill. But it's very, very good because I'm getting way more farm than I have any right to. And I'm gonna get one more here. Thank you. Still gonna get another set of tankers just to be on the safe side. There we go. And we're level 4. Again, Spectre can rarely ask for something better. And Beast isn't buying more regen, which is very, very weird. See, that shouldn't be happening. You should not, and I don't even have boots on me yet. You should not be dying to a Spectre like that. That's very not good. Spectre is not a good laner. I'm gonna miss one of these. I'm gonna miss more than that. That's fine. I might even miss some last hits. It doesn't matter. The game nowadays is more about setting the pace. He could have killed me. I'm fairly secure in saying that. Yeah. We're gonna go back a bit. Oh, she's here. Just go back, Byron. We're fine. That's a massive misplay by her. That's a very bad move by her. She's losing a lot of momentum. Is he losing mid to... Wow, he's losing mid to a Magnus as Lina. Good job. That's crazy. How the... I was about to swear, how the... did you lose with Lina? You're so favored. This Nyx is not great.
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower
Is Zeus already flaming for no reason? I just need to know. Again, I have a very no policy. If you start flaming, I instantly mute you. No offense. It's just that because that shit keeps going, right? And it's a never-ending well. If you flame once for the weirdest stuff. One thing is, I said like we can go, man. But like it's more like if he starts doing this stuff here, it's like, dude, that stuff doesn't belong. Nice. I'm gonna be 6 very soon. We can do stuff. We actually dominated top lane. That's very nice. Get off of my lane, bro. 1. Independence Day. And I'm level 6. Oh, I would have preferred to get the kill because I was actually gonna say that's a thing I've been doing pretty poorly playing Spectre. I need to be more greedy and selfish. Because it's very important I get those kills. Because I normally average a high assist on Spec. That's so greedy of you, you know that, right? That's so greedy. Kill Primal Beast. Yeah, I'm getting none of them. Well, I have 4 kills, but... Oh dear. Already have returned? I have returned. Hello. It looks like I'm about to get a free game. Feels good, man. Yeah, well played. It's a good one. You guys should watch Japanese soccer. It's amazing. When I love the part where like they hit the 2 people hit the ball at once, and then it explodes. Is that like a I don't like him or? He's scary, but nobody can play him in this bracket. Like, I'm literally not afraid of blood at all. Nobody can play him in this bracket. And I'm playing Spectre, who everyone can play, including me. Because she's easy as hell. Not really a whole lot more to it. Can you even encrypt by Spectre? Yeah. But don't say even, as assuming he can. Be nice. I have faith he can play Spectre. He really is easy to play. He's very, very low brain. He can kill. Nah. Kind of rude. I don't mind.
Your middle tower is under
Thank you. Also, we got one of these now.
Your middle tower is under attack.
He really wants to take that pot. This guy has like a... He always wants to deny one creep more than he should.
Your middle tower is under attack.
See? He'll also try and take that. Okay.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Venus coming, be careful.
Your middle tower has fallen.
Nice.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. Your middle tower is under attack.
Wrong, bro. The best voice line.
Your middle tower.
Also, in before, why am I dancing around them? First and foremost, I'm a Feral, so that's really annoying because that means I'm not getting caught up on their hitbox. Second, it's really... He has to like try and aim his stun. And usually these people will panic, so it just gives me time to mess with them and then my team can just kill them off. Why? It looks like I'm fooling around. It's not. No, it's all by intention. I have Orchid. That is a 12-minute Orchid Spectre with 507. That's not a good time. He takes her mid and tries to body block creeps. That won't work. It's about to buy a ward. I kind of want to farm this, but this is usually where like 3 people will go here. Yeah. So we're just gonna... Yeah, exactly. At least he gave it away. Yep. Only reason I'm not there is because I cannot be assured where the rest of their team is. Cool guys don't look at explosions. Thank you. That was actually a misclick. I didn't mean to like make the Orchid run out like that.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Ah, we have. I can farm fast. That's nice. Alright, listen. Alright, listening. I'm gonna wait until I have a TP as well. I can port in 10. No, I'm not. I could port physically, I'm not gonna. I'm also not good at that. Okay. I would have crowned them so much harder with Kaz, of course, but yeah. I didn't need Kaz, it seems. Again, I need to... Is that 16 seconds? Yes. 16 seconds is the magic number of them.
Your top tower is under attack.
Hi, Jewel, bro.
You wanna gather and go with pipe push?
I'm thinking on it, but like the thing is, this could be. I'm gonna wait because like I think it. I don't know. Like they should be sitting there. Everyone is starting to farm. That's not very good. I'm gonna fall back a bit here and try. He's gonna show. Yeah, no, they are all up there. It's a good thing I don't. I should wait. Well, I say all up there, but there's too many people for me not to take that risk. Let's put it like that. I have to wait until my team does something. So you have to play like a carry first and foremost.
Your top tower is under attack.
Technically, Buckman could be in here though, so I should be careful. Very likely. I can port.
Your top tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Oh, I should be down.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Ah, Bloodseeker got me. That's sad. That's very bad. That's very bad. That's why I shouldn't. You shouldn't use TP like that. Like this one. That's very, very sad. It's not gonna end the game or anything, but it's sad. It's pure RNG. He didn't know.
Is under attack.
He just happens to be AFK farming up there. It's my first death. But you can see now he's level 12. He's literally a level above me because he killed me. Do you see why I hate this? Legitimately, I'm 719 and he's above me. It's stupid. It's very stupid. And I have 7 kills. It's super dumb.
Top tower is under attack.
There's way too much XP in getting kills and just come back. You know. Give me vision, 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 vision.
Has fallen.
Nice. Thank you. I'm still not higher level than him after that because I'm behind. Remember? Well, sorry, I'm ahead. Rather, he's behind. What I mean. I mean, again, we will not lose to him. We will not. It's just annoying to me that he gets one lucky kill. I said lucky, but he gets one kill on me, and that's all it takes for him to like be kind of back in the game because I'm worth that much because I have a 7 kill spree. It's also what makes Spectre broken, though. It's like when she gets those random kills or so. Doesn't he have ult? Search. I can put in a moment. Nah, they're hugging. I would, but again, I need assurance. We are. He's right. If they start going as 5 and we start not going as 5, then we'll lose.
Your middle tower is under attack.
That wasn't enough.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
This is why I need my Manta. Also something about Lena being stupid fast. Oh, these are all good. Well, again, no lifesteal I know. But on Spectre, I don't really need it that much. On Spectre, it's not like a goddammit RNG. But I actually really like Dragon Skill. It's all a matter of like how much... Jeez, how much regen do you have? Yeah, like, if everyone starts farming, like Magnus is right now... Okay. I know he has a good score, but... He is very farm happy, this guy, and that's not what he's supposed to do. Well, I credit an opening for you. Careful though. I'm running. I'm getting a DD too. This might go bad though.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
We could actually throw this, or rather, they can throw this. Magnus is playing pretty poorly all of a sudden. And as an offlane player, I can explain to you why, while being positive and PMA, he is farming too much. The problem with farming here, I probably should have TP'd, but The problem with farming here is that he's late. It's kind of like when I played with Stardust and we had that queen. Yeah, we won that game and his score looked really good. But every play he made was too late, and it worked because Stardust could tank it. If Stardust can't tank it, we would have lost that game 100%. Because he showed up 10 seconds too late to every fight. And that's what naturally happens when you are farming creeps, because you can't be in time for things. Now that's why Spectre's good. I can be farming creeps and be in time for everything, because I can just ult. I'm sticking on it, but... a bit derelict the way of doing it, but... What I'm saying is, if Magnus doesn't bottom up Buckaroo, it's not going to go too well. But I don't think he will, because he's trying too hard to farm a harpoon instead of just fighting and getting a harpoon. And that's what it all boils down to. Like, fighting is worth too much. So, us losing fights because our initiator isn't there isn't a good thing. I know, like, this guy is our offlane, but, you know, you change around based on who's what, right? I can come in 5 seconds. Everybody's there. Where's my Magnus? There he is. Jesus. It doesn't feel like I have a Magnus at all. Just a bit ironic. He plays very poorly and I could actually throw the game. It's also exactly why I do not double down ever. I am too scared of other people to do it. Straight up. I have been wronged enough times to know how risky it is. Well, at this point, I hate to say it, but the right play is actually to get a lockdown item because my Magnus doesn't play correctly. Again, you play the hand you're dealt, and if my hand dictates I don't have a good initiator, then I have to do it, right? Not saying it's ideal. Ideally, I could get, like, I don't know, Bloodthorn. Actually, let's see. Problem is he's gonna start looking. Ah, well, he used a smoke. I'm okay with that. I started spreading them, hoping he was going to turn around and try and stun. I don't have this ready. No, he's one of those Magnus, I'm not going to tell you how to play because it's none of my business, but please do not be afraid of RP. If you see a person of interest, just RP. You don't have to land a 3-man RP, you don't have to land a 5-man RP, just RP one dude. It's all we're asking for. That's all I'm gonna say. Like, he is way too hesitant with it. Just RP the Bloodseeker. It's worth it, trust me. It's worth it. But it's a typical scared of using his abilities Magnus. It's just not good. Imagine I'm afraid of, like, using my ult. Also, I should actually consider having Dust on me too, just because it makes... Oh, he could probably have ulted on Suit. Nah. I don't know. He should have had it, right? Nice. I can come back in again. Again, he didn't RP. Just RP, dude. It's so bad. Might end up dying to that. He really is afraid of that. Using that. As if we're gonna judge him. I mean, again, as I usually say to these Magnus players, I'm gonna judge you for not using RP. I'm not gonna judge you for whipping an RP. Because we're all human. But if you refuse to use your abilities, I don't know what I can tell you at this point. Okay. I'm sorry, Magnus. I'm sorry. I should have stayed then, but I gotta be honest, there's a certain trust that's been broken a bit. Like, I think I'm actually gonna lose this game now. That's okay. I'm not really opposed to that. Like, I'm not gonna be mad losing any carry game I play because I expect nothing. So, losing a game where I try hard with Axe feels so much worse than this because at least I got to play. All I need is initiation, and if they can't give me that, that's cool. I can give it to myself. But I need to play a different, like I need to play offlane then. That's really it. I guess we'll do Bloodthorn. The problem is they all have heals. I know that. I know, like, there's a RP will fix that, but he doesn't do it while I'm there. Ideally, he RPs and I poured in, not I poured in and then he RPs. Because then I'm scared because he's not gonna RP. But I think he's looking at it through a number one lens, as I call it. He's the number one guy. Every play he makes is like he thinks of himself first, which he must not do as an offlaner. Well, again, mid, but as a Magnus, do not look at the game like that, please. It's not very smart. I could have come there.
Middle tower is under attack.
Thank you. He also farms way too much. Like, he has done almost nothing but die, yet he's farmed up a storm. It's not very healthy. Ugh. I'll take this. We can always go Radiance
Not going without my lead.
as well. Radiance Aghanims. And then we can do like the I'll do it for him. You also had started. If I had you in the game, we would have won already. With my lead, absolutely. With the lead I have. Because every game I played with you, I've had a bad lane. Here I had a really good one. Like, this game, by all accounts, should have been giga easy. It's not. Because I have a Terrorblade offlane, which isn't bad, but again, it's tilde. It's like very specific. He is playing it correctly. It's just weird nowadays because they nerfed it a bit. Still viable, I think. I played it with one of them.
Your middle tower is under attack.
But there's a lot of this where nothing's happening. Now, granted, I know one of them said I'm not going without my Lincolns, but again, when is enough enough, right? As I always say, it's always one more item. Like, I could die now and it'd be like, well, there you go. Now they're gonna go take Roche and now our timing is done. We should actually take Roche. Okay. Have to wait here. And no RP. Why is it playing the Komato Kayo music? I did not ask it to play my Japanese music. Why is it hanging in there? Oh well. How about you know what it's like. Banger song, what can I say? I said Hololive, Japanese. Oops. Why are you talking to this guy? This Stardust guy? What's going on?
Radiant structure.
Kimi ga yowai ski da yo. It's a cute song. Next can suck my dick.
The enemy's bottom tower.
I'm a little bit careful here. Ay, ay, ay. I can come in 10 seconds. There it is. 5 seconds.
Lina.
Yeah. We're not doing Lina, I guess. I'm gonna bail. Someone even pointed out Lina. Okay. That's a cute little post there. Bye.
Nullifier, guys. Bring it.
Yeah, her Yules is really good. Yep, too. I'm not even sure that's what I'm gonna do.
Your middle
This hero's so lame. Spectre's lame. Magnus, don't. You're not in position to shit talk. I'm sorry. I hate when people do this the most. You play like shit and you shit talk. Don't. I'm allowed to shit talk. You're not allowed to shit talk. When you land an RP and you bring him into base, you get to talk shit. Like I normally say, as they say in the FGC, if you don't have any skill and you shit talk, you're a clown. If you have skill and you shit talk, you are a villain. This guy is not a villain. He's a clown. That's kind of bad. That works. I know you're gonna hate me terribly, but that's them's the jams, I guess. I probably shouldn't have pointed that out. Okay, it's just gone over to all the whole live music. I'm sorry, but it's not going anywhere. Actually, it should, because I think YouTube won't like it. Whatever. Demonetize me, see if I care. Give me my mana pot. Naruto has really good music. Memes aside. That was very risky of you, Nina. The problem is, look how late that RP is, right? You see the issue. Every time he RPs, it's because he wants to. It's never when I'm there. And like, at this point, I'm not even sure what to say, because he's probably like, Spectre, why you're not there? I'm like, dude, I was there. I killed 2 people. Where was the RP? Right? Could it possibly be that is you out of position? I can come in 2 seconds. He's dead. Let's get out. This is what I mean. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. You listen to other people. You can name it after my mom. Changed my way, dude. I'm gonna gluck so many mana pots, I'm gonna turn blue at this point. We should have done Roche, actually. He's not wrong. I have no mana. I need to Gluck. He's not wrong, by the way. Roche would be good. I just don't have time. I'm fighting all the time. 18:017. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen, Magnus. I'm gonna ult with an Aghanims, and you have free reign to do whatever you want, okay? I feel like I'm baby handling this guy, but like he clearly doesn't know how to play 3. So, well, sorry, 2, but again, what are you gonna do? I'm gonna move up here. Also gonna buy these. She said it! She said Daijobu, dude! That's the word of the day! In fact, shit was not Daijobu. Let's get that in there. But yeah, I did, and despise is probably the right word. I despise people playing like Magnus. I have an innate hatred for people that me Dota, because we have enough of that. It's already bad enough when carries think like that. It's much worse if, you know. What is me Dota? Him farming instead of helping. It's a good first spot. Almost 25. I'm gonna take my haunt talent too. Almost there. Again, I'll show, don't worry. Oh, that's tempting, but I know they're standing as 5, that's the problem. This is really tempting, but the thing is, again, I know they're hugging. This is what people do at this stage. They try to bait me. Why am I the only one hitting tower? I hate these people. They're so selfish. Like I refuse to like let Mumu give me the title of altruistic. It's just that everyone else seems selfish. I'm pretty like caught of the wave, like right? But everyone else I play with seems to only have their own best interests in mind. Just help me, man. Only man. He came out of it. That's fine. I have an Aegis. I'll give it then. That's not the best one ever. And he's dead without up here! Sorry. Now I'm turning into Mike before I know it. But seriously, these people get on my nerves. You had to do nothing and you still are a disappointment. Like, my god, how can you lose with a Spectre and a Zeus? Okay. The problem is I don't have my Manta.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I have my ult, don't worry. Wait for Mac for that. Do we have anything good? I would have used it in the team fight if I had mic noises. Yeah, I mean, I'm not quite Mike because I don't say certain words I'm not allowed to, but I do end up being like, oh, eventually. Oh, that could have maybe been me, actually. I can't afford it. I don't know where they are. Mac, you gotta stop farming, dude. You gotta start playing the game instead of farming. I'll just say it out loud now. You gotta start just doing stuff. Like, he is literally farming every chance he can. It's bad. We have 2 minutes of me having Aegis. I'm gonna ult here. Go ahead, I have an Aegis, you're gonna kill yourself. That's game. This Mac, man, I'm trying to be as PMA as possible, but dude, I don't know how snowflakey do I have to like behave around these people. I'm not asking for a lot here, I'm asking him to play the game with me. Also, we clearly didn't need a nullifier, we needed my Hagnums. So, anyway, that's game. GG. Don't try and go late game against Spectre. Some heroes can beat her, but like, again, Aghanim's Radiance is just very annoying. Thanks for the carry, Wyvern. Lane was easy because of you. Actually, it was mostly me, but let's just be nice. Actually, see, this is like Kyumashi on in game. You're really, really good. Meanwhile, me on stream, he was shit. He did good. There it is, again, he got it. He's landed some good RPs, but you can tell he's waiting for those 3-man RPs. And that makes for a bad Magnus, if you ask me anyway. If that is your primary objective, yikes. It's not good. Take it from the altruistic streamer. Relax, boys, GG. I'm gonna die. You can actually die here. It's entirely possible. Ooh, I'm gonna die from that. I'm definitely gonna die from that. Yep. Also, we couldn't just end. I mean, we're not gonna lose the game, right? Because I can just ult and kill him, but yeah, if we could just end the game, right? I think we avoid pretty much most people here at the end of the day. At least the course, yeah. He's gonna make a Hail Mary play. Now I just need to buy out and miss my buyback. I'm not kidding, he's actually gonna go for it, this guy. I mean, granted, he needs to do something, right?
Your middle tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Let's kill him first, and then we try and end. Is it Lats for the Lats? We ult on me and that should pretty much do it.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Nice. I'm out in 5. Actually, what do I... nah. I must have missed something up there. Did I? Like I said, there's no way they win that, because they can't. We're too far behind. I died because I didn't leave again. I decided to fight it out. Christ, this Magnus. I have, like, almost nothing good to say about him. It's pretty bad.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Just gonna hit this because else they're gonna start hitting them again. I just want to end the game.
Dire victory.
GG. That heal though? Yeah, Bloodseeker is wild when he gets going. It's because he had so much barrier. Mag is good for the content. Mag is exactly why games are hard. I'm actually surprised he gets MVP, but hey, I think he played good. No. Too much gun. Am I straight up dislike the... Too much gun. Nah, sorry Mag. You get though. You are cool. Very cool. Wait, I had Shard? When did I get that? I should have activated that a few times then. That's my bad. I didn't even give suits. Not sure why Bloodseeker gives it to me. Because I solo carried. It's not a very good look that I have the same building damage as a Terrorblade though. As a Spectre, but that's because he was diving. It's why I don't give... Damn, he even had 40k. Again, look, watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. It's so stupid. He gets that 1 kill on me and it brings him back in the game. Is it right here, I think? He wait, no. Wait, no, I actually think it is. Yes. 8-1. You can see like how there's a complete paradigm shift here. He he goes from here. So in about 2 minutes time, he goes from 5.1 to 2.7. He gets more than 1k a minute. That's mad. And you can see how he was like looking to like go here, like okay, follow the arrow here, like here, something like this, maybe like occasionally get a bump. But because he kills me in particular, he goes like that. He gets like such a boost, and now he's boosting upwards here a lot. You see this like straight line here? That's only because he killed me. So we're talking he was riding the wave of killing me for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7-ish minutes. And he flatlines a bit here again. It's mad. I play Shaker out of spite. I hate being echoed, so I do it everyone else. Magnus is a bit meh. You mean the hero? He's extremely good in the right hands. But it takes a specialist. He's not a free hero right now. It's why I tried to pack it in as nicely as I could for him. And I said, Magnus, stop. Well, I didn't even say stop. I said, Magnus, please just go for RPs that land. You don't have to try to impress everyone. Like, we're talking, if you land a solo RP on Lina, she dies. You know why she's scary? Because she moves at hasted speed permanently. We have one hero in the entire game, well, actually two with Wyvern, but we have one hero that can make it so we can hit her for free. And that's you. And you refuse to do it. And then it's like, but then Primal Beast comes in after. And so what? Then he dies because there's a Spectre. If you remove Lina, you remove someone that can remove one of our guys. Try and think big picture here. Just think of your team for once. Stop trying to impress everyone. The Vipers! Right? The most altruistic streamer out there. Tut tut. Yeah, he also was like only 3 minutes, so I had a feeling. I did say, Turbo, you're gonna hate me because I'm not gonna go Nullifier, and I don't even remotely regret it. Also great anime, by the way. Minamono Ganbatte Senshida. There you go. I stand by that. He's playing Kiss again. Kiss. Would I have won that game with Kiss? Yes. I don't know. That game would have been a lot worse with Kess, though. Because of this guy. Like, here's the thing. I like to play a little game of, like, how greedy was this... I was about to say prick. How greedy was this player? I'm going to give you guys, like, 30 seconds. Just imagine how many last hits Magnus have. Okay, he's only 3 with Magnus. Don't play Magnus. Again, briefing. How many last hits do you think Magnus has? Sit on it. Okay, let's check. Magnus has 267 last hits. He has as many last hits as the Terrorblade, and he has 20k damage. He has lowest damage on our team, yet he's competing with both me and the offlaner for it. That's very, very not daijoubu. Because last hits, okay, altruistic streamer again incoming. Last hits are a means to an end. You don't last hit because you're trying to win some kind of race. You last hit because you can reach a timing and you can then win. Magnus's timing is called blink, and that's it. Everything else after that is superfluous. The problem with this guy was he got blink, and then he farmed an echo, and then he farmed a harpoon, and then he started playing, but then he didn't RP, and then he went back to farming. It's how he's competing. If I'm Magnus in this game, I have tops 180. He has more than almost 100 last hits than I would have had. And I don't even farm fast on a Spectre. It's crazy. Like, and yeah, I know like their mid has more farm. It's a Lina, it's a different hero. Lina also flash farms really good. It's better to compare it to Primal Beast, who has 212 last hits, which is nothing. Yeah, he was behind, but heck, I'd argue Magnus was too. He didn't do anything. Like 250? That's right. And hey, I make it sound like you play 3, you're not allowed to last hit. That ain't it. But you need to pace yourself. on average, if you have a 3 that tries to pace himself after the carry's last hits, the 3 is not very good. At least if it's like an initiator hero, right? Too much gun, too little shooting. While we're at it, 200 last hits on Jakiro is also very delicate. I know like he's just pushing out a lot, but you know, it's also why we should have won a lot sooner. This should have been a 25-minute open game, and it would have been if Magnus had played the game. And he had the tools here. 25 minutes into the game, he has Harpoon and Blink. It's super free. It's super free. He even has a good score here. I already like, I avoided him here. And I said, the guy has a good score, but I can tell it's going to go bad. Was I right? Yes. How did I know? Because you can tell. I feel like I luckily have enough experience as an offlaner to I can immediately look at how someone is moving and what their decision making is, and there's something off. And in general, if you're farming and showing up late for every team fight as a Magnus, that's a huge red flag. It's refarm? Sure. It makes sense because he's clearly new at Magnus. He could also just be a carry player, right? That's also usually the answer. I already get sus. I don't even mind. Like, heck, it's not a... To me, it's almost never about how you build. It's more about your movement. He could go brooch first for all I care. But it's where he's located on the map when it's crucial. That's the most important. Like, legit, I was our initiator in that. Straight up. I was our initiator. Half of the time, it's just me ulting in, and then he shows up with an RP when I'm already out. And I'm usually quitting within 5 seconds because there's a 6, well, is it 8 seconds at max? Time for me to like go in, kill someone, and then, I was about to say the F word, go out again. Realistically, the best part is he RPs, again, 1 to 3 people. Don't try to go for anything more than that. And then I get to jump in, kill him, and just stay, and then we push as 5. We never pushed as 5 because he never RP'd. Because he was always farming. Again, a priority thing. It's not very good. Say what you will about Encrypt. I think rushing Axe on a Dazzle is very greedy, but if you reach that timing and then you play as a unit with your team, which I know Encrypt does, I played with him 2 or 3 times, that's good. Because at least you reach a timing and then you go in, right? Like I said, too much is too much. It's all about like, do you have a timing? Good, then play around it. Even if your timing might not be what everyone else does, as long as you have effect. And as I usually say as an offlaner, it's like, well, the heroes I play, for good example, you shouldn't get Blink on Brewmaster, right? But I usually say, tempo item, Blink item, pre-20, go, go, go. On almost every offlaner. Axe, Legion, Night Stalker probably wouldn't, but on every, like Sladar, the tempo heroes I like playing, I should say. And that's a pre-20 minute timing. Most of the time, they will still be AFK farming 30 minutes into the game. It's 10 minutes too late. And 10 minutes is ages in Dota. Like, he farmed for Harpoon. I mean, I play for soaking damage, let them run on me. Yeah, sure, but I more so mean like about timing. Like, I would imagine that when you play Brew, you have a game plan, right? You have several game plans. You have a game plan if it goes well, if it goes mediocre, and if it goes bad. Like, how do you approach a given situation where your team is behind, but you still have to find a way to win, right? Do you try and get some kind of desperate item with the little funding you can achieve, or do you try to like make or break a team fight? Under any circumstances, you're still playing into like a very crucial timing. Or you could just screw all of what I just said and just farm. That's why I hate it so much. It's just turn brain off farm. It doesn't have to be reason behind it. Show up late. Just pour it in when the team gets gone on, but you're the main initiator. That's good. Adapt and more passive points so you can get drums, some steroids to compensate. Yeah. But I've seen how you play. I know you fight, so. The weird part is he has like a good score. Like, we can actually do like an exercise right here. Like, we can say, let's say 30 minutes here. Let's say 30 minutes. This guy is 7, 5, 9. So that's a combination of, because deaths are like whatever here. That's a combination of 16. Wow, sorry, math is hard. 16 combined at 30, okay? Now I played Spectre with you not too long ago here. Was that this one? Right. So, notice please, how he had 16, you have 27, and you've only died once more. Yet I'm certain he has more farm than you at 30 minutes. So you're literally, you have less value than him as far as gold is concerned, but that doesn't matter because your value as a player and as an entity on the team is much higher than him, which is what you want. You don't want to be a golden goose that can't lay an egg. You want to be a scrappy looking goose that can kill a dude, you know what I mean. Especially in this meta, because again, team fighting is what it is. Like, we can also go here and do a double check. Now I'm just comparing you to him because I've seen how you play. I almost guarantee you have less net worth than him. You are at 11k 30 minutes, 11.1, okay? At 30. 11.1 at 30, okay. Yes, he is literally 1.5, so 1,500, if not 1,700 gold higher than you, or net value, yet his effect on the team is near useless. It just goes to show, my point being is not to like drive this guy into the ground toxically. It's to use him as a stepping stone to get better. Like, he has more farm than you, but he achieves nothing. I.e., it doesn't matter what your GPM is if you don't do anything. Like I said, farming and gold is a means to an end, right? If you don't understand timings or if you don't understand positioning, open up a book, Art of War by Sun Tzu. I can definitely recommend it. And Sun Tzu said, when you're at 20 minutes as an initiator, maybe not AFK farm. That's page 30. Just saying. It's all I'm hearing. Yeah, you are. Nothing to it. Again, the guy is just like, it's not like to really like pile it into the guy, but it's just, I have a personal hatred for people playing offlaners in a farmy way because it's griefing. And nobody's ever gonna like you when you play like that. Nobody. Let me see, does he normally play offlaners? No, he plays mid heroes. Again, it explains everything. It explains everything. This is not how you play. 39% win rate on Invoker with 280 games. Oof. 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 That is the lowest win rate I've ever seen with Invoker, I think. Everything might not be dodgeable, something like that, yeah. It's also why you can have some player, like, one of my viewers had problems winning, and I told him, I can see what the problem is. Everyone is puss, and you play 4-5. Just pick one of your tanky supports and go in. You'd be surprised how much you win. Guy climbed like 500 MMR in like a week. And he was like, why does this just work? And I told him, because you go in. Half the time, the reason why games become long or bad is because people just are afraid. And trust me, this is not like a 2-3k thing. This is an 8k plus thing too. People are afraid. I don't know why. And I'm not saying turn off your brain and just... I'm saying just make calculated decisions, but go in, please. It's why when you won against me and I got jumped by an anti-mage under my tier 2 tower as Kez, and my team sat there looking at me and I died, and nobody but anti-mage was hitting me, I went, huh, did they seriously just let me die? I had an SF that was standing there with a blink dagger and a Yules, by the way. They straight up watched me die and then left. So they killed me for free, and then they took our tier 2. That lost us the game. My brain was so scrambled after that because I'm like, you're kidding me. There's no way you let a lone anti-mage jump me at our tier 2. Our tier 2. Solo kill me, and you just watch it happen, and then you go back, and now they also get tier 2 for free. What? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Even if we weren't there together, that wouldn't make sense. You should have to port immediately. Our tier 2, our granddad. I hate it. Personal vendetta. That's why when people are like, I've had people say like, I'm sorry, I'm feeding. I'm like, nope, you're doing just fine. You're playing active. I would literally rather have you semi-feed and play active than you AFK farming. You are worth more, unless you literally run in and like feed yourself intentionally. But I mean, like, if you're willing to like break the mold in a team fight, that matters a lot. Especially when I play Spectre. Luckily, I was so fat in that game, I could kind of just get solo kills on people. We're talking, if I lost lane, we would have lost that game 110%. I'm okay, 95% sure. I would not have had what it took. Not with Spectre, at least. Luckily, they were not very, scary. 1,200 XPM. Again, notice how he's very close to me. It's crazy. Dumb. Too much comeback potential on this patch. It's why I don't like it. The moment Anti-Mage is viable, the moment Naga Siren Radiance is viable, stuff like that, you have me singing a patch praises. I just want split pushing to be worth a bit more. And I can think of a few very easy changes to make it better. The easiest one is don't give people a TP on death. It's a dumb design. Do not reward people with a free TP. Let it be an actual hit that you die. It will also, and this is a double thing. This is actually a double whammy. If you take that away, people will not suicide as much on towers either, which you see pros do because you get a free TP for it. There's a reason why pros don't deny themselves to neutral creeps. It's because they're dead for longer, and they added that because that's what you did back in the day, because you got a free TP. That's what Bulldog did in that one game. He killed himself on Roshan and got a free TP out of it. It was stupid. The fact that you still do it though on players is dumb. Oh no, but it would bankrupt support players. No, it effing wouldn't. No, it wouldn't. We have too much gold in the game. Your GPM literally increases every like 10-15 minutes. It would not bankrupt you at all. And if so, good. You get punished for playing bad. Imagine that. Our supports. Champion of Discord. That's Mike. Cheers. Long queue time, huh? Worst part is I'm sort of excited to go back to offlane because it's where I belong. And every game of carry, I'm being reminded of that. It's annoying. Whether I win or lose, I don't think I have like a quick win on a carry game, do I? I don't think so. Like, our games don't count. Like, I don't have like a 25-minute easy Johnny in and out. I have a 26-minute loss. Yeah, all my carry games are long, no matter what. This one is fairly fast. And this one we lost fast. That's a Chad. This is how you do it. This is pretty fast. Last game could have been like that too. If my, my initiator looks like that. Easy. Go, 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 go. Zeus. Is she starting to... I don't hope she's on the cascade. Oh no, she is. It falls in droves, dude. Also, in before, why don't we watch games meanwhile? Because I'm watching for people cheat with that third-party software. It sucks. I prefer to just watch and then like, oh, there's a thing. If I could, I would have like these things. Else you have to sit and check it like this. What is this? I mean, he's doing the build. My build. I'll just, while we're waiting, I can show it to you. Google Docs. It's not my Google Docs. You'll see some of it. Other than that, you have to pay. If you want entry, you pay. I still haven't found a way to monetize this guide. Here you go. I told you. We have the very, very well-structured Lycan guide. Go ahead. Take picture. Oh! There you go. That's what you get, I guess. Yes, that's 30 pages of Lycan and memes. True. I'll go on these like month-long, just like discover a hero journeys. We went Visage, then we went Lycan. Hey, we get to play a fun hero. Well, they could also first pick Kiss, in which case I'd probably play Bloodseeker and lose. I have 0% win rate with Bloodseeker, by the way. Over 5 or 6 games. Is he broken? Yes. Can I win with him? No. And I know why. I don't win with Bloodseeker last game either. I don't. Bloodseeker is very beholden to what your initiator does. I guess I need to play Bloodseeker with Stardust. That's probably the best chance I have. I just need someone I can like lean against. Helps. Flexible melee master with 2 sets of weapons and abilities. That's a way of describing him anyway. Our bird. Also, may I just say, Kasurai is like one of the most try-hard names they could have said. I can't say for sure, but it sounds like, much like I mentioned that Tekken is like a combination of 2. This sounds like an amalgamation of Kase, I'd say. Kase, wind, and Rai, lightning. Kasurai. It could also be a play on words, because Karatsu is like a raven. Or a crow. Karatsu. Kasurai. I don't know. Valve does that all the time. They're all about making memes. Heck, he has like so many memes.
What's the rush?
He even has a Doom meme. Who understands Doom memes? It's a book from 1954. You literally need to know who Frank Herbert is.
The exact same thing.
Actually, if you watch the new movies, maybe. I haven't seen them.
Let's get the flock out of here.
I haven't seen them. I only know the books. Dude,
No Shoto was this brave.
the sleeper has awoken. That one, you know that one. The Shai Halud, that guy, with the blue eyes.
Talk's cheap.
Dune is actually seriously cool. It's one of the most cool universes made. Love it.
I think I see something.
There's a
Lunch
bunch.
is here? Sure.
Also, while we're at it, this is a good
30 seconds.
recommendation I have. When you're playing solo, look at where people are situated. This is an initiator hero, and he's way in the back. It doesn't make any sense. Tusk should be where I am. So basically, this screams to me, we just let them have every rune. Because that's what Tusk wants. Because if not, why else would he sit there? Right?
I'm feeling a bit peckish.
Now, I am gonna like try and steal him, but I shouldn't because the guy's AFK, as you can
Check
tell.
it out.
The battle begins.
Fight now, ready later.
Like, the dude's straight up AFK.
Draw my swords again.
And then we do this and this because we know what type of person he is.
Let's flock.
If you ever wonder what type of player I never want to play with, this is it.
Flying.
Something about other people being selfish, right? Yes, I'm a harsh judge of character, but it's a team game. Nowadays you have to be.
Wait a second.
Hopefully he's a great laner. We'll see. He has a miner's armor, which is good, but I'm probably going to buy my own because, you know, I should also start it with a stick, arguably.
What's the word?
Well, we need a rain check on that because he's already out. Dude, please play the game.
Up in your way.
Okay.
Dyer's courier has been killed.
He's not.
Don't flap it. I'm getting attacked over.
And we are definitely not winning this lane.
I could good strut.
His first instinct was to go FT on my tower. Dude, this is not fun.
Fearless.
Oh,
Saving for a hoghouse.
my support is AFK. Okay, well that's kind of GG already. Well, my lane is GG. That's seriously
I
bad.
don't think this is a hoot.
Okay, well. This one we are not winning unless my mid is winning. He's not gonna pull or anything, I think.
Your funeral.
That is
Plume of pain.
that is one of the worst openings I've seen from a support so far. He's pulling, right? Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So we basically already have to go jungle. But I think this is one of those, we just go next games already. I hate to say it, but
Go for a walk.
I hate to say it. There's nothing I can do.
How we want to do this?
He is just not playing support already. I think this is very much what a looks like carry support. Oh well, we just had a good Vibrant before, so this is a step down from that. Certainly.
I thought it was great before. A minute?
He basically has to pull.
Oh, you were serious?
So now I'm doing that thing where I'm like, now I'm turning off my brain and I'm like, this is hashtags, it's out of my hands.
There?
There's no reason to like really try in this game. I don't like adapting that mentality, but there is nothing I can do with that.
A little bit. Bourbon.
There's nothing I can do with that.
Better than here.
Like, I cannot win a... Kess is probably the strongest middle laner in the game. I cannot win a lane if my support watches me in the first 1 minute of the fight.
Warren sign.
Not how this works. I can try and make a dual lane work here. I'll go jungle.
Shake it out.
We'll see. Maybe we could pull off something magical. I doubt it. I'll try my hardest.
Story.
Like, look at him. He just sits. I know he's gonna go for Lotus, right? But 100% HP.
Following the fight.
Radiant's courier has been
Guys, a whole 9 yards.
Talons out.
We can only hope Lina carries us. And this is boring because I don't want to play like this, but dude, I've played enough Dota now in this patch to know how screwed I am.
That is a fact.
There's just nothing to do.
I already like this.
It's why I complimented the Wyvern so much. He played fantastic. I had pretty much no compliments. We missed a kill because he didn't go one time, but that's peanuts compared to this, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Here I can't play the lane.
Rouse it or grouse it.
It's a relationship, basically. And I'm getting cheated on. I'm the cuck. There you go.
Power doesn't
You want to be the cuck? Preferably not.
Sources.
I'll just be cucked instead. And now he swaps up there, I guess.
Winning's better. Watch the
At least Bounty can maybe get soul XP.
No cage can hold me.
But here's the thing, and you can, like, was I not right when you think about it? I saw from the start he was standing AFK here, and I said, this is a guy we want to avoid. And then he did the same thing under tier 1. I'm just saying, usually these things kind of go together, right? It's not like a... How do I put it? It's so hard to explain, I feel.
Quarry acquired.
It's kind of like a... You can see certain signs
Talons
on people in Dota. Like, it has all the markings of, like, this is not going to go well, because I can see he's not in it.
your bottom tower.
And then you could ask, but why would he not be in it? Well, the biggest answer is usually, or the easiest answer is usually, he's not a support player. So he doesn't give a shit, which means he's tanking a game intentionally. He's kind of like eating chips right now. Right? Like, he's not invested in this game because he's not the carry. So he's okay with losing a game because, you know, main character syndrome, right? Basically, if we follow Mumu's thought, he's not being very altruistic.
going.
And that's bad. I'm doing everything, I'm gonna do everything I can, but I'm gonna have like a very bad scrappy build with Midas because we need to do something derelict to have a shot at this. We're talking Midas, BF, and then try and climb back into the game.
Fine.
We basically have to lean against Lina so flippin' hard. I think that was it, yeah. Also, don't do that, please. I know I don't assume you're the type encrypt, but like there are actually people that do that. It's very, very bad.
Dire's structures
This is
are
why I learned to read
fortified.
glyph.
But I could see really quickly my lane was gonna freeze up there. So
I'm unflappable.
you'd hate laning with me. Maybe. I mean, if you leave lane early, like I've heard, I would.
Try me?
Well, it depends. If I play Brood, I probably won't mind. There are still some offlaners that you can leave pretty early. She's not as good as she once was at it, but she's decent-ish.
Right here, right? Got it.
And we can farm just fine. I'm still level 4, right? It's not great, but it's not terrible. Everything considered. And I'm luckily not up against something like a bounty hunter myself. Bounty hunter or like a Nyx. But it's not going to be the most interesting opening ever.
You're the boss.
And to me, it's always like, I will never understand these people. Again, he's also not there because he's not a support player, as you can see. He's just brain fogged. See? He's not even going for it. This is exactly, he's just running in circles, doing nothing. It's really weird.
Do it.
I can never get behind people playing like this. Like, legit, no, we have a support that isn't gonna take this because he's just running around. Like, what are you gonna do? You see someone, you're not gonna stop him.
Safe.
It's all pointless.
Fresh mate.
And then bugs for lunch.
Fantastic. And now we have no thing.
Yeah.
Poor Doom. I mean, I'm gonna get blamed. It's fine, it's not.
Funeral. Wait. Oh, my funeral.
Oh, he's probably saying, oh, Kess is ruining.
The enemy's top
Which
tower
is ironic because, you know, he's the reason.
I'm the migratory kind. Robin Wee.
I have never seen this. I at this point I should actually go there because it still should be there,
Good spot.
right? Like, unless they've stolen it, of course, and I'm about to make a huge mistake.
Go.
Jesus Christ, dude. Like, that's worth it for me. So now I did a support job, basically, because this guy refused to go up there. Doom even pinged it for him.
Wait for my signal.
It's mad. It's absolutely mad.
Let's go.
What can you do? I knew the guy was bad news when I saw his starting positioning.
Bird is the word. This beak has bite.
True Dota player has like no, like, he can't do no wrong, right? If he can carry. In an old meta, I think I could carry a person like this. Here, it's very difficult.
Let's take him out. Not bad.
That's not ideal.
Soft as a feather, hard as a beak.
I have Zeus, so it's kind of annoying. Or me surviving.
Kazurai waits, always watching.
So this is a game where I really should try. Well, I technically already failed because I was going to say I should try and be very selfish. And I already like poured it for a wisdom rune that my support 5 Tusk refused to pick up, right?
Something for the plumage. Not on my watch, pal. No problem. Bountiful. Following the breadcrumbs. Leave my perch.
But yeah, we'll go Midas.
Where's this trail go?
Oh, well, it's already stacked. I'm not gonna stack it then. As in, like,
Sure thing.
not that I don't want to, it's that I can't.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Flying.
But we are gonna have to piggyback right off of Lena in particular. And hope she just is chatty. Without her, it's already over.
Hatching a plan. Okay, sure.
I'm gonna whip that. I could have... No, actually, if you take a katana swing, you and you swap to Sai, you keep the trade over
I was thinking the same
off
thing.
the other. Believe it or not. Again, he is AFK yet again.
Another day, another.
And it's a consistent thing. It's gonna keep happening throughout the entirety of the game. He's never, like, every time he respawns, it's gonna take 10 seconds before he ports. Never gonna stop. Okay.
Improve. Back, baby. One feather after the other.
Same play with Spectre here before.
Can I just take these?
Yeah.
Over there.
Would be very bad if I died now, but we... Unless they literally send multiple people after me.
Duck, duck.
Shouldn't be happening.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Head on a swivel.
Cool.
Every path's a journey, is what Craw says.
People don't buy dust for Kez. Yeah, they don't. I wouldn't say it's hugely in my favor, though. I'd say we have a... in the wheelhouse of 10% chance of winning.
Tower is under attack.
I'm getting attacked over here. Don't wait on me.
They're taking out.
I'm sure I'll,
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh yeah, who's the man? Lunch is here? Sure.
Tower is under attack.
Spike's digging.
I'm level 8 though, so there's that at least.
Your
Same
middle
as
tower
Wraith
is
King.
under attack.
I'm unflappable.
Dire structures are fortified.
Ooh, shiny. Over there.
I know the creeps are coming in. So.
What's the rush?
Nice. That's what I need to play around. Well, play around. That's what I need. I mean, her carrying me basically is what I'm saying.
Lock to it. Beast way. Here we go. Hold your horses.
Your
Call it.
bottom
They're
tower
done.
has been denied.
On it. Not bad idea.
We are very much gonna continue. And in before, isn't this too greedy? It's kind of greedy, but we need to get BF on this hero.
Now we're talking.
You can already see me struggling for mana.
All for it. Shake it out.
Missing for too long. I just will bristle here, that's about it.
I'll wait.
I should be fine.
What the
It's my
hell's the
useless
point of
support. I say support, don't even call it that.
Yeah, there.
That's a good joke. We are not gonna do anything. Again, my
Sounds like a plan. Or you'll
have
get
to play aggressive is there.
big bash. My turn.
I'm actually not quite ready to take it for this shit.
Attack.
Ironically, if... Nah, we have thing. I was gonna say Zeus will kill me, but I have infused rate drop, so I might be fine.
Got a death wish? Neat.
I should be anyway. If my calculations are correct.
Tower is under
Don't wait
attack.
on me. No nest is safe.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
Following the breadcrumbs.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen. Your bottom
There
tower
it is.
is under
No Shoto
attack.
was this brave. This is how we win this thing.
I feel bad for Bounty because, hey, he's actually playing with one of the most aggressive carries he could hope for, I'd say. Like, not Kez, but me as a player, I love playing aggressive. But I was giving such a bad lane that I can't even help him in the way I'm supposed to. It's annoying.
I play foul. Bourbon.
Also, we should probably go into our boots now. We're still gonna finish the other one, don't worry. But is there any way I can stay? I could grapple hook, but that will not be fast enough. Also, I am
I trust
gonna have a score I despise having, but hey.
free as a me.
Who took that? Race King? Oh. Or wait, did I minus it? I'm an idiot. Sorry.
Hey, have you heard?
So, but this is one of those games where, you know, this is one of those games where if Doom feels like doing the same I'm doing, then we lose automatically, right? I cannot afford this guy playing carry as well. We will lose. He just has to do
No
things.
problem.
Now, normally that's not too much of an ask, but you never know in this day and age, right?
Following the fight. No cage can hold me.
Radiant's turret has been killed.
probably gonna die here. Yeah, I should have blocked him. It's gonna be worth it if they kill him though. That's still worth it. Now a bad carry would be like, I died, it's not worth it! It's easy worse because it's 2 people. But I could actually survive because I could have Shoto side there, which is annoying. I just am a average at best cast player. I also used Raven's Veil to mess with his vision intentionally, so I didn't have my F-Deal. Maybe I've done that instead. It's winnable though.
Let's get the flock out of here.
We're gonna tank some deaths.
Don't egg me on. Precision is a pursuit, not an accomplishment.
I like that.
I like my chances.
Also, same thing with Lina. If he proceeds to play the same way, especially with Lina, that's also very, very not good.
I'm the migratory guy.
But there are no guarantees here, so we'll just have to see.
Go. Doing this?
We need lifesteal here. For one game, you have to not screw me over. Oh my god! That is very, 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 very bad. I'm very, 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 very unlucky. I know it's very on brand for this stream, but like, my god, is that bad? That is extremely unlucky. Because now I have to basically go back. I don't have any other choice. Just because of an RD roll. And this is exhibit A, B, C, D, E, F, G, why I hate neutral items. They're too polarizing. It's the fact, if there wasn't a lifesteal item at 2 and 3, it would be different. But it's the fact that there is. I mean, again, remove them. We don't need them. Why did I do that? That's my BF. Out of frustration, I sold my spelling. I need to buy that back. That's so annoying.
Hope I know what I'm doing.
That's very, very not good.
Always another perch.
What can you do? Luck is my dumb stat.
What if I see something?
It's one of those things I can't change. What if I could? If I could get a reroll on my life, I would literally dump more points in it.
Give me a
Little did I know.
fight or flight. I can't fly. That's it. That's enough land. Better than here. I'm getting attacked over here. Sharp and steady.
Bonnie is AFK farming though. That's very, very bad. Dude, these players are... I need to play in a stack at some point. People are so selfish.
It's time.
System Midas be... I'm like...
Flying.
How am I somehow the least selfish guy going 2 selfish items? Okay.
Where'd this show go?
I like the tempo Doom is bringing to the team. There you go. The thing.
Less yapping, more flapping.
Yeah, that. I agree.
That's not gonna slide. Pro hop. I already like this plan.
He is so useless on that Tusk. That's just sad. Oh, it is what it is.
Bird is the word. Way ahead of you. Feeling a bit peckish. For the cause.
Bounty Hunter is another one of those, like, don't play him if you want to farm lanes. Ricky's actually better at that, I think. Like, if you want to, like, bring in some split pushing to your thing, and I know they just gave him strike through on Shuriken.
I'll just put
Just play a different hero, though. Play Ricky instead. Fix of the Trade is extremely good at
all in trouble.
that. Or heck, even Weaver with Shard, I think. Alright.
Craw always told me to find my dad. It screwed crap.
Now I literally need to buy Vlad's. I'm not even joking. Or I'm gonna, I should say. He's not buying any. No.
Taste count.
Right, fine.
Your top tower
Let's flock.
is under
As if it
attack.
wasn't obvious enough, this guy's griefing.
Looking for word sign.
Like, the problem is he's been doing this all game now, so.
How do we want to do this?
I'm not sure why this guy is again.
I can
But,
stock
you know.
up now, but I'm sure I'll be back.
Again, hilarious because, like, brother has not an ounce of support in his blood, and now he's angry.
Here we go. I was thinking the same thing.
Red King is here.
I could strut. Bob and weave.
I would actually fight with them, but it seems like they have it somewhat under control.
I like the feel of this.
And no, I'm not doing it to be a team player. It's just a byproduct. And I might as well upgrade into a Blance. We have Region Rune down here, Lena. We can do that.
Talons up.
Hey, Tusk is dead again. What a surprise.
I'll figure it out.
Regeneration.
Flying. I think it's this way. I'll fly that kite. Good idea. Sweet deal. Tell him I'm coming.
Again, look at this. AFK. And it's, you know, he's clearly upset, as you can see. You can see who the bad boy is here.
Talons of terror.
He is viciously upset.
Pick a blade. It'll do. Leave my perch. I'm down.
People are so privileged. It's insane. What that?
I'm game.
I'm coming. I want to be part of that.
Rouse it or grouse it.
Now I do. Because now I have things.
Wait for my signal.
I'm going to push through mid a bit here.
The word is bird. Feeling
It's called a timing, right? It's not like I said. Farming is a means to an end. Now is my timing. Normally it would be faster, but again, given the game we got, things changed a bit.
they're clucked now. Getting attacked. Raise a bird. I'm getting attacked over here. Earth bird talon. Breaks out.
Your top
Talks
tower
cheap.
I'm taking
is
this.
under attack.
Night, all me crazy. This one. Getting attacked.
Dire structures are fortified.
Boom isn't even here.
I'll
He's
poke
still
it
one.
again.
Coming.
The word is bird.
Your top tower is under
Good.
attack.
Compliments of the Khazara. Spot. Well, look who's back.
Sorry. If you were there, Doom, I wouldn't have done that.
Attack.
But screw that crap. Again, what was my offlane doing? He was, in fact, AFK farming the entire time. Did he take a tier 3? Or sorry, tier 1? No. Did he take a tier 2? No. What was he doing? He was farming. Do you understand why I'm not allowed to play carry here? Never mind this guy clearly, you know,
Attack.
Here we go.
not wanting to support me. It's not helped that my Doom also, it's not in his interest
Has fallen.
to play 3 either.
Your top tower is under
Don't wait
attack.
on me.
It's very bad. Alright, it's just selfish Dota 101. Everyone plays for themselves in this bracket. I don't know why. say this bracket, it's like a common thing.
I'm ready.
It's crazy.
Post. Don't mind if I do. No problem.
I should not have gone in there. I thought Doom would come, but no, he had to farm.
Let's get this over with. Lure 'em in.
I literally, yeah, it's just unbelievable to me.
Okay, sure. Following the breadcrumbs. Sounds like a plan.
Okay. How do we tackle this though? I rarely buy back like that, but like,
You over there.
if I have a Doom AFK farming a Shiva's cross map, that was one of those things that will do it.
I'm under attack.
Your bottom tower is under attack.
How do we want to do this?
That's a crazy play to make solo if there was other people, because like he probably has TP. No,
Bottom tower is under attack.
I wouldn't recommend that because people aren't gonna help you. Yeah. Like straight up, Doom is not here to help you.
The fight.
I know because he let me die before.
Good strut.
Oh yeah, I saw it again.
Flying.
Doesn't he have Doom? No, he used it on someone. Okay. Oh my god. And I'm not as strong as I was in that Spectre game because, well,
I was thinking the
what
same.
support did I have to support me?
Your middle tower
I was
is under
jungling.
attack.
Talons up.
This is kind of bad. What is Doom gonna do about it? Yeah.
Under attack.
Let's see.
Oh yeah. Lots of
Radiant
these.
structures are fortified.
Bad idea. Come on.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Oh my god, he's actually gonna kill me with that. It's still worth it. You know what the worst part is? I could have swapped to Sai and I could have parried one of the attacks. That would have been it. And that's the second time I could have survived with that, sadly. Still worth it. But I'm dead for a long time. Oh, that sucks. That would have been a huge play if I had done that. It has no it has like global search range, the parry. It's very good like that. That should be it, right? Very worth it. I'm just dead for a long time.
Hot enough for you?
Oh no, that's just Sasuga Lina. It's still gonna work though. Lina's very broken like that.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
It's sad because he was like at 2 HP or something, and no one was finishing him off, so he killed me. That's been my experience playing Kez a lot, and then I died while my team marched on. I could have parried though, I could absolutely have survived that, 100%. That was my misplay. Again, if I play 50-ish more games of Kez, I'd say that much, because you need to stay cool. We're talking days, you have to like, and weigh every option you make, which is why I find him fun, because he's like that. I like these heroes where you get punished for even the slightest mistakes. You can actually blame yourself.
Leave my perch.
Okay, lifesteal? Hallelujah.
Uncaged and enraged.
Should stack that though.
I trust my sources.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Quarry acquired. Give me a second.
I can't port, be careful.
On it.
This is bad if they fight.
Free
Not
as a
for
bird.
lack of warning. But they're gonna probably fight and die, aren't they?
Let's go.
He was already dead. Coming.
Better than here. Ooh, floating iceberg money.
He saw me.
Craw claw. Lock to it.
What the? Huh?
I already like this plan.
Wait, oh, it's hers. Why is it there?
Free as a me.
I'm waiting for Lina here though. That's pretty much it.
Let's wing it.
If Lina doesn't go in, then I can't go in. It's just how it is.
Breaking egg.
There really isn't a whole lot to it.
Bring on
I'm looking at where his location. He has every opportunity.
Flightless and fearless.
And it's not, I know if I go in, I die. I have seen it. I have seen it already. But I wanted to show up to tell them, I'm here if you want to play. So I did.
How's this do? I was thinking the Wait a second.
Roshan
Go
has
here.
fallen to the
Stack this. This might actually be too early.
Right here, right? Got
I
it.
just kill it now.
Talk's cheap. Hey, got a minute? I'm down.
Let's be on there.
tower is under attack.
Tell him I'm coming.
That's a very risky board he has going on
Tower
there.
has
Feeling
fallen.
a bit peckish. Oh yeah. I'll poke my beacon.
That hero.
I gambled. You lost.
I'm the migratory kind.
No.
Sharp and steady.
I was saying, didn't we take this? Also now I have the bad gamer pass. That's not good.
It peaks the beak. I'll fly that kite.
Here comes Dragon Slave. Watch this.
No kids can hold me.
Ah, I was 90% sure he was going to Dragon Slave to get around range creeps.
Watch me go.
Okay, so we almost need a Lincoln Sphere in this over a BKB because Pudge can stop my ult if I'm in Katana form at any rate. I kind of want to not be in Katana form because, well,
No Shoto was this brave.
let's see if they go in or not. I don't think they will, so my positioning is a bit bad. I should not have showed, basically.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Head on a swivel.
Well, it would have helped if I was allowed to become part of that. I don't think Doom is going to do anything. I think he's scared, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, he goes in.
Always another perch.
Oh, he has stun. Of course he does.
I'm getting attacked. Use it.
Oops.
Fight now, party later. Hatching a plan. Look at the warning sign. No, I'm getting attacked over here. Lock it to him. Yeah, you. And then bugs for lunch. We can do this with a butter knife. Here we go. Flightless fury.
Good break.
Flying. So that snot just pours out all at once when you die. I like my chances. Lunch is here.
Dire structures are falling.
Check it out. Wait, Craw claw.
What? Oh, that's bad. That is very, very bad. Okay, I don't know why he... Yeah. I don't think I've ever had that happen. That's an inexcusable death. That shouldn't have worked. It's because of the way he pulls. I could have sworn I pulled the tree where he should go down. Oh, well, that got me killed. That's annoying. That shouldn't have happened. That's a bad buyback of Bristle too. Oh well. That's an actual bad misplay. Like, very bad. That could cost me the game. The real question is, how derelict am I? It's okay, because I'm getting carried by Lena. How derelict am I? Am I willing to go Divine Rapier? I feel like I am. Only problem there is Wraith King. Also, he actually has Basher, and that's why I got scared. He bashed me on my first hit. You can bash Kez out of his ultimate, by the way. That's too risky. I should just go Daedalus. In fact, it's actually more. Well, once I have Daedalus, it's the better. Like then Divine Rapier is like the highest we can achieve. Because then I can queue pretty much most of the heroes and they'll die. So he knows how to play Tusk, he just doesn't know how to lane, or he just doesn't give it. Give a take. That was such a bad death. I lost so much value on that. Bad.
There?
That's annoying. I had it all figured out too, and I still made that. Ah, I like that.
Let's flock.
You could even argue that I'm actually misbuying here, because I don't think the... Ooh, we need that.
Go for a walk.
We don't... Like, we don't actually need more damage. Altruistic Kubashi is like, maybe get a Shivas or an AC.
Over there.
Technically, this guy should have an AC, but, you know. I think we've covered that Doom cares about what he does and no one else, right? It's like, it's a really good combo, that's the thing. Daedalus plus this whole thing. It's busted. You do so much damage. It's just whether I can get it off or not. I can technically get a blink to help accomplish it, of course.
This
But...
rules. Way ahead of it.
as much as I want to kill because it'll instantly give it to me, I'd rather play it safe. Ah, they're fighting.
I'm unflappable. Urban. Let's mix it up.
Yeah. Wouldn't recommend it.
I think I see something.
Like, I have a lot of burn damage on him, but...
Sweet deal. Time to break the wish button.
Doom is a bit potential.
Shake it out.
It's too bad if I had Daedalus, he would have died. 2 times over.
Got anything that spills all the blood? Oh, perfect. Yep.
Are they saying... I wonder if they're saying why crit. They probably don't know.
The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Okay, that's bad. That's probably gonna get me killed too. Yeah. I would have been fine with a little bit of help, but yeah. As I said. We're talking 1W, but bravely ran away, way, sweet Sir Lena. It's why games are hard. You always have to play around yourself here. Not saying he's playing bad, because this guy's the reason why I have a shot at the game, but I'm saying he still doesn't care about me. Like, Lena plays for this. That's his goal. It's not this. Because if it was, he would help me. Altruistic Kubashi. I will never forget. I will now never forget that Mumu called me altruistic, which is fun, endlessly fun to me. I feel I'm pretty greedy as a player, but I mean, I'll do what it takes to win, right? Also, clearly Divine was not the play there because I would have died. I could have also used like, here's the thing. There's ways I could survive this too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not being like, oh, I die because they let me die. And I made no mistakes. I played flawless. No, I'm saying I could have survived if Lena gave a shit. The problem is he doesn't. So it's very hard for me to play around that. Also, Wraith King is annoying to play into here for me. Oh, he has Divine Rapier. That explains a few things. Unless he got it from someone else? I don't think so. I wouldn't be surprised if this guy found a way. He's still mad, dude. What a virgin.
Okay. Don't wait on me.
Daddy chill. I'm so glad I've muted people because apparently they're just flaming endlessly.
Free as a me.
Not a bit.
What do we have here?
the bottom. Oh, there he is. Careful. He has a Divine Rapier. That's very, very not good. In fact, it's very bad.
Okay, sure. Rouse it or grouse it.
Okay, kind of been distant.
Death from ground level.
I'm probably gonna die here. Oh my god, dude. He just lets me die. I have to die before he goes in. That's always the criteria for these people. Like, why are you letting me die first? I know you're there. I saw you take the... Why are these replayers so selfish? What is, like, is it a perverse attraction to letting me die first? It's crazy. He's there the entire time. I go in on Bristle because I'm seeing an opening and I expect you to help me, but no. He's dead. We're gonna lose because of this. Boomer is right. Be sure to buy a Midas and then a BF as well while we're at it. That's the second time I feel like I don't have an initiator. But like, I'm not a Spectre this time. If I'm Spectre, we win this game, by the way, 100%. It's why I said I don't think I would have won last game if I was Kez either. I stand by that. It feels eerily similar. That's not a good thing.
Almighty money.
Like, Jesus tap dancing Christ, he doesn't care. I really think it's like the biggest like misplay for these people. He plays solo all game, which makes no sense, but then when I'm there to play with him, he's just sleep. Oh. I'm not like upset whether I win or lose. Why Blade Mail? It's way too late here. They all have BKB.
More chance to fight.
I'm not really upset that I lose because like it's kind of like whatever. It's more like,
Where's this trophy?
come on, man. Isn't that a Joe Biden? Come on, man.
Crow hop.
Like, it's bad when I can't even do the Aghanim combo with Kez, which is it's like Tidebringering with Kunkka without dying. Granted, I can have a BKB, but I could also just have you play with me. Like,
Better check it out.
shite. There you go. I said it. Gotta be careful.
Let's flock.
Like, if I go in here, I'm gonna die again.
Oh, you messed up now. I'm getting attacked.
Like, I basically have to do it like this. Because Wraith King will jump me otherwise. Yeah,
Urban.
like I said,
Your top tower is under attack.
self-motivated. Maybe I am a bit altruistic, I don't know.
Double dose. Wait a
Yeah,
second.
they are. We should consider that. I should be able to take that solo now. I don't think we ever took it, did we? I can take it.
Hold your horses. Feather storm.
Oh, well. Give it to the right person.
Following the
What can I say?
Flying. Good spot. Smart ones. Run. Top of the pecking order.
Your Shan has
I actually think that's fine. We'll see. I think it's fine he takes it. I'm not like upset about that. It's just because I don't need it if Doom
Is smashed
gives a
right
shit.
through.
We have buyback, yeah.
Watch me go.
Your top tower is under attack.
I think it showed. Wasn't it Spectre where I gave it to? I gave it to Ember. I gave it to Ember. Where I was like, Ember, you should take it.
Not bad idea.
Ooh,
for it.
that would have been good.
There. Feather flurry. Don't fret, little guy.
The enemy's bottom tower
Again,
has
there's
fallen.
my initiator. Not sure where I have him, of course.
Let me see your ribs. Let's feel it. The word is
The
bird.
enemy's bottom barracks has fallen. Dire structures are
I
fortified.
was thinking the same thing.
Oh my god, you clown. You just saved her. You just saved her.
Talk's cheap.
The enemy's bottom barracks.
You straight up just saved her.
I already
The
like this
enemy's
plan.
middle barracks has fallen.
I can't go in.
Yeah, yeah. For crawl. Wait for my signal. Getting attacked!
Yeah, let's do this.
What, just here?
The enemy's middle barracks has fallen.
Fair word, good pal. Sweet deal. I'm down. Just cut through. Leave my perch. No cage can hold me.
We could just take top, but again.
Bob and weave.
Again, I have to like go where Lina is. Yeah. Okay, I think we're gonna do altruistic Kyobashi though in this. What does that mean? It means I think I'm gonna get an AC.
I'm down.
We don't have one, right?
And then bugs for lunch. I see you over there.
I could also get Divine Rapier, but it's kind of risky. I think we'll just sell. I should have liked, but I can see they're fighting now.
Peeks the beak.
Shiva's would also. I think we have them doing right.
Fight now, party later. I was thinking the exact same thing. Oh, this one thing? Okay.
That might kill.
Always another perch.
Come on.
Tell my mom. I'll poke my beacon.
Could also have done Satanic actually.
I'll be taking your gizzard. Following the breadcrumbs.
I had a feeling. That's bad. Well, they went for somewhere else. Something about my team yet again not going for the objectives. But you get used to it. I just should sit behind Doom until he actually finally goes in. It shouldn't be my job to try and initiate. It's my bad. I'm trying to do too many jobs at once. It's annoying. This is bad. Way too risky. Luckily, I think he's gonna run back. This might lose us the game. Do I care? Honestly, no. These people deserve to lose. Like, that's for the lads. Yes, I have a Doom that plays somehow maybe even worse than the Magnus. I know his score looks better. He literally doesn't care. I mean, Lina isn't much better on that front, but at least he's carrying hard. Doom isn't carrying. I have rarely played with more selfish people than this. That's untrue. It's almost every day. It's pretty bad. Like, there's one tower left. I check here, I go for here, and they go on Bristle Mid instead. It's like, come on, guys. I'll just sit neatly behind this guy and wait. It's the only thing I can do. It's annoying, but it's true. It's not my job to start to open shit as KS here. As much as I try. It's just that we could take this out so quickly if we were just doing it as 5. That's the thing. I made so many mistakes. We could have won by now if I play better. 100% we could have. Doesn't change the fact that I despise playing this game.
I could go for a walk.
Actually, the Divine Rapier on Wraith King doesn't even feel all that bad, I gotta be honest, which is surprising. Divine Rapier.
I'll wing it. It all makes sense now. I'll figure it out. Every step's a journey, bro.
One big hit. Yeah, I mean, he also abyssals after that, but it's not that bad.
Flightless and
Watch it, Kunka. Oh god. Yeah, true. I'm gonna go down now.
What are the cause of the Kazurai? That's it. Shake it out.
I need to be careful, because again, this guy is not a support, or like,
Flying.
I can almost guarantee you Doom has more last hits than I do. 100%. It's extremely likely with him. Mac tried. I gotta be careful. They're here.
Howdy. Over there.
I need to not play like this. Well, I can do the same thing Lena can do. The problem is this guy is not gonna blink ahead and help me.
I love this for you. Pray, meet Bird up. Jeez, what did I ever do to you before I killed you?
See? I can do that.
Migratory kind.
Doom is not there, because Doom doesn't care.
Do this for free, but not for pay. Hatching a plan.
Okay, Doom, now this time, I will not go in before I see you. Smack dab in front of him. Like that. At least he initiated. Ooh. I don't think we ever took this, did we? No, that's also bad.
I see you over there.
Oh god.
Freeze a bird.
Enemy's middle tower has
Oh, Lena's trying to base race him. That's not the play.
Let's yapping. More fly.
Let's see. Will they have the guts?
Kazurai waits. Always watching. Better than here.
No. They will not. They will let me die. Look at their positioning. It's very bad.
Ooh, yeah. Ramping up. Slash and dash. Blue blur.
the enemy's top tower has fallen.
Doing this?
The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
Let's get the flock
Radiant
out of here.
structures are fortified.
Just a peck.
The enemy's middle
Peck and
tower
roll.
has fallen.
Getting attacked. Your army
Radiant
of mind slaves is now free. Even for us.
That was a bad game. And this guy is saying we played as 4 probably, which is hilarious. We gaming now? It was an awful match. I hated that. Oh! What? Because I went Midas in jungle? Wow. Oh, there you go. Well, I got LP because I went Midas in jungle as Cass, while not having a support. Now you've seen it all. Wow! Good system, Valve. And I even won the game. Well, on the bright side, we can't really play more Dota. On the not so bright side, now we know that even if you win a game, even if you don't grief, you can still get Overwatch if enough people report you. That's crazy. That's mad, dude. What? That's crazy. We literally didn't grief. There you go. You saw it here first. Falcon Rush, Echo Slash, Enchantress passive. Yeah, it's really good. Well, there you go. I got LP from trying my hardest. Meanwhile, by the way, I had a guy who clearly is not a support player, and he just sat and watched me play. That's great. That's mad, dude. Holy crap. Well, what can you do? LP or Q blocked? LP. Straight up LP. You get both. Because I played the game. I've never seen it be that brazen before, though. That's mad. I can play LP with you. I can't play for 4 hours, so that's how that works. That's mad. I'm actually a bit shook. Didn't like anyone in this game, by the way. Wait, what? Yep. I griefed in that game, didn't you see? It's because I went Midas into jungle and I farmed back into the game. That's why. But I didn't think the system would, you know. Could be from the Ricky game? What Ricky game? Oh, you mean my Ricky 5? I doubt that. From yesterday? Maybe. I don't think so. I mean, it could be like an overlap, but like, that's still insane though, isn't it? That would anger some people? Sure, but like this? It's pretty mad. It also confirms to me that you can actually get LP after winning a game. I thought, literally, I thought the system was like, you know, if you win a game, it doesn't care. That's mad. Meanwhile, this guy was literally sitting and watching me play, by the way. Just FYI, he started right-clicking me around and everything. I'm glad to see that there's justice. I don't think you can get Overwatch with faith from the game you're already playing. There's no way it was from the Spectre game here. We literally solo carried and everyone commended me. There's no way it's from this. It's straight up from the Kess game. There's no way it's from this. Everyone commended me, including the Bloodseeker, because he was like, okay, this guy got me good. Can I get the Kess game now on Overwatch? Well, no, because I've already been vindicated, it seems. Or like I've already been had. Well, no more Dota for you guys. I don't mind. It's a bit weird. We can watch Den Den. What time is it even? Only 15. You can play some Bazaar or something, or watch other people play Dota. And then I have to like clear a LP game in 4 hours, but hey, that's peanuts. That's how this system works. Do I mind? No, it shouldn't have happened. But let this be a reminder to you guys out there. And this has happened before, I just want to point that out. If you go minus early and you farm jungle and people report you, you will get LP. It's not the first time I've had this happen. Not the first time. I've had it happen when I played Slouter too. We had like a lane where I went like 0-2, 0-3. I went jungle, farmed back Midas, getting a blink at 20. And then I think we ended up losing the game, but I got LP from doing that. Despite the fact that it works, right? Because it doesn't care. Clearly what happened in this is that everyone hated my guts and reported me, and it was enough. Right? Despite the fact that we had literally, you could see the entire game from this guy's perspective. I'll even show it to you. I'll show you exactly what happens. Now, granted, should I have gone jungle? No, I should have sat and basically, if I was tryhard mentality, the thing to do would have been buy wards, buy sentries, and then pull myself. I should have done that. But I just want to point out, okay? Watch this. We have guy here being AFK from the start, okay? And I mean AFK mentally, right? He does this typical thing where he just sits here. That's great. He's not even part of any of the runes, so that's fantastic and doesn't make any sense. That's not the problem though. Watch this. He's AFK again. He's literally AFK. So who is the griefing person here, right? And then he's like, oh. This, to me, is griefing. Like, it's mad, bro. It looks like he's botting. I generally thought he was intentionally AFK. That's how bad it was. Like, there's nothing. He could, if I was, you could be like, what's he gonna do? Well, if I was him, I would swoop into the trees and curl around. And at the very least, try and get a quick stick. He also should not have had Blightstone. And get some stick charges and put some pressure in. But he doesn't do that. So, I'm just going to say, be very careful what you do. You can have a game. I even bought Vlads and AC to help the team. Like, remember, altruistic gameplay, but that doesn't matter. So let me be a lightning rod. The system is, because I give the system a lot of shit, because I say it's bad, and it is, but normally you don't get wrongfully evicted. It's probably because I shot that guy in my own Overwatch without meaning to today. That's probably it. No, it's not. Ooh, size large. What can you do? I don't see anything wrong with that. I don't see anything wrong with that. Wait, did you happen upon my game? That shouldn't be possible because I've already been evicted, right? But hey, I'm the real winner here. I don't have to play Dota now. Yay! At most, the only thing I'd say, okay, that was kind of like not worth it. I did do a rage buyback in that game. I did do that. But we went back and farmed immediately. That's not what got me though. It's the Midas, 100%. How do I know? Because I've done it before and I've won games with it before. But I've then, you know, there's something about, I'm not sure. I think, I don't know. I think it might have something to do with the fact that, because like, look at my score, right? But like, literally, I did the same thing I would have done as an offlane player. I got my items, and then here, I started to play the game. You can see how my score changes. And this is like, not a great time for a carry player, obviously. But I start playing the game, you can see, look at my score changing here. I'm more active than the Magnus I had at that point in last game. But yeah, I think there's something to do with like, if you have a high enough Midas in your inventory and you don't have any kills and something, it might just kind of like count double. I don't know. It seems to be like that's a thing. Because I can guarantee you if I don't have that Midas, I don't think the report system gives that to me. Oh well. We won the game, so there's that. I'm glad I won it because it, like I said, it also confirms to me that even if you win a game, you might get screwed. So. And even then, this is why I say I don't understand how you guys go below 115. Because, like, that's an LP. And it didn't, you know, lower me further than this. It's mad. Hey, we won every game today for once. Straight up. We only played 2 games, granted, but yeah. Okay, good to know. And that this sucks because, again, say what you will about me. And this is not altruistic Kubashi talking, but I try to make the play I conceive to be the best, right? The best play, in my opinion, in that game was play greedy and then hope Lina carries your dick, which she did, and she gave me an opening. It's too bad Doom didn't play around me. But, you know, clearly. We can rate these. What's this? Oh, it's Ichio. I better not. Is that like a... Is that like a you look at items thing? It's like guess the rank lives. Okay. Well. Good part, we can't play Dota. Bad part, we can't play... Well, I'm not sure if that's a bad part or not at this point. I think it's funny. And hey, LP is not a burden. It's not. LP games can easily be better than ranked games. So good to know, though. I literally didn't think it would happen if I played safe lane, though. But I guess the system doesn't exclude anything. That's good to know. I'm getting information, at least. I am sure as hell getting... You go play. Go play. I'll watch. I'm definitely getting some information I didn't know. I have heard Mumu say whispers that she said... Well, was it Mumu or was it Reddit? I've heard whispers that people have said it feels like that the report system is getting more vicious. So yeah. Who knows? And hey, here's the crazy part. I guarantee you the Tusk will not be here. He straight up was griefing me. Like, he was griefing me. He started right-clicking me. He didn't want to lane with me. It's crazy. God, my MMR is low. Oh well, it is what it is. It's funny. But we won. And we could have won really fast if Doom just played, you know, Initiator. Actually, I said I wanted to check how much farm he had. Let's see. I'm curious. Like I said, we have a little game. I like to play this little game, okay? I call it the... How much did he farm? Let's see. Game Lead released a position for Ricky Guide. That's bad. Let's see. How much farm does Doom have over me? Ah, not quite. Lena has a lot, but like Lena's Lena. But Doom is, he's trying. I don't even have that much farm. That's the thing. Look at my damage. I have the same damage as my Doom. Brief, clearly. Yeah, give me some content and we'll end the stream after. Well, a game or two. Like, we'd only stream for X amount of time. We need content. No more Dota for me today. Not for a lack of wanting, I guess. I can safely say we finally had a stream where I ended up positive. Granted, it probably didn't help that I wasn't allowed to play after after 2 games. For 4 hours. Or straight up banned. No, you don't get banned. It's just LP. But the way LP works is if you get LP, you can't play for 4 hours. So when 4 hours have gone, then you have to play an LP game. And then you're out. And then if you get LP again, it's 3 games. If you get LP again, it's 5 games. How do I know? I've had alt accounts. I kind of know how the system works. But they've taken measures to make it a bit more like, you know. I think it's basically just because like it's AI. Well, I don't even think it's AI. It's just looking like a heat map, and it goes like, okay, everyone reported him in this game at this specific time, probably because Tusk was crying that I was jungling, which I was because he wasn't laning with me. So basically, the play there is for me to play a lane where I'm going to get my shit kicked in and go 0-3, and then I won't get LP. And that's the problem I have with a system like this. I'm basically being tasked with playing incorrectly in order not to get LP. That's messed up. And you're going to have games like this eventually, right? Like, you're going to end up in a game where you have to do some dumb shit to try and get back in the game. On all accounts, I wonder why. I mean, that's the difference though. I mostly just shot my trap and do my thing, but sometimes, as you can see, you know. But hey, I'm not really upset. It's good information to have. It's happened before on 3 where I was like, this shouldn't be happening, but yeah. But it also happens when you play carry. Despite the fact that I'm supposed to achieve as much farm as possible and reach the timing, I'm not allowed to do it by doing Midas, apparently, when I'm behind. It's kind of crazy, shocking even. Probably gonna happen again, trust me. But now I know if I have some support, like if I have some grief support that doesn't want to support me, and I go jungle and I get spam reported, I probably also get LP. Isn't that fantastic? Just because my team refuses to play? I think it's just on those games. Yeah, probably. Again, losing behavior score is just more of it's just searching for heat map, like I said. It's like how much are you getting reported for, like in a spectrum, I think, more than anything else. Hello, Dendem, by the way. Greet you proper. Let's get back in here. You go play with him. See what happens. This will look great on my YouTube. They'll be like, what? You're toxic? It's like, if toxic means trying my hardest to win, sure. Smile. There it is. Mike is on it. Mike is one of my favorite newly discovered characters. Mike is just a character. I like him a lot. Because he's completely... I come from a family filled with vets. And the one thing you don't want as a veterinarian is a dog you don't know where you have. Mike is that dog. Mike feels like you could pet him, and he could go for your throat and be like, why? It's like, there doesn't have to be a reason. There's no reason. That's scary. You can't predict it. Put him out of his misery. Like he says, I wouldn't say he's an anime character. I would say he's a character. Cat in human form is a better description, I think. Yes, I agree. Cats will be purring and then they will be eating your face. From Boondocks. Yeah. Okay, yeah, maybe. Actually, that's actually a very apt description. I could see him being a Boondocks character. Absolutely, I agree. Oh man. Mumu's gonna be like, Fab, did you get LP? It's like, yes. It's like, what did you do? I tried to carry a game. Why did you get LP? I don't know. I was being too altruistic, I guess. Altruistic has just become like the de facto word of the stream at this point. Alright, I might as well close my YouTube stream.